image.
Would you like me to email it to you or send it through chat? I'm coming. All right.
I love that picture. Oh
Yeah.
shit, Fritz! Oh god,
So
I love that.
good.
I fucking love it, dude. Yeah.
A minute drawing, let's go.
Oh my god.
Shit looks dope.
You can start with the draft. It's a work in progress, but it's still like fucking gorgeous.
What the
So,
fuck is this Jack Black drawing? This is perfect.
Shit's dope. I fucking love it.
There's
it's
Lynn.
Theater Jack Black.
It just reminds me of like Dionysus.
Yeah, it's Dionysus. Something like that. I don't know. I
It's for
searched up
sure
shader.
Dionysus.
I searched
Is it
up shader
Dionysus?
Jack Black,
My bad.
and it came up with that. So
Yeah, I fucking love it, dude. Yeah, good pick. What you have to do is just grab her by the scruff, dude.
I have two of them. When one's on crack, the other's on crack.
Oh shit. Just throw more catnip on the floor.
just throw more crack.
Oh man, that's a lot of crack.
I'm currently in the process of moving my cat's litter box, and like I've heard that you have to like train them to like go in the new spot, and so I've been doing the like move it a little bit every day route. And today I walked into the room that it's currently in, and she was just standing on top of it, scratching at the lid. And I was like, "What are you doing?"
For our cats, we ended up getting two just because, you know, hey, let's just give a longer time before we have to do either of them, because they're pretty good at like going to either or. But the issue is like the moment you start changing things around, you're the enemy to the cats. How dare you change the way things are?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure though, like most of the time, like the cats I had, like they would just look for the fucking litter box, and they would just go.
My other friend
Wherever.
said, just like move it to where you want it and throw her in, like put her in there and be like, "That's the litter box." But I'm like,
We're in.
Tim knows.
Miso would not. Miso would not care.
Miso would understand that it's her litter box, but to spite me would pee wherever she felt like it. So.
Create.
Ooh, the music. I'm excited for the soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. Seriously, I cannot get over the fact that like I think actually let me take a look at how often Michael Yofi uploads stuff.
Oh, you mean the music dude?
It looks like, let's see, he always has a 24/7 fantasy music radio that keeps interlooping based off of what he has. But like literally like 11 hours ago he did a new one, a new exploration music called Grisman's Botanical Shop. 2 days ago he did an ambiance. 3 days before that it was stargazing exploration music. So yeah, at the very least it looks like kind of like a 2 if not 3 times a week.
That's cool, man.
I think the next step goal so I can resubscribe. Oh, that's right. We're still in the process of finishing up, or at least getting the references set up for the next sub goal. But you know what? Here, that's what I'm gonna probably spend tomorrow doing. I'm gonna probably spend tomorrow pulling up a new sub goal. But we need something to work with. I'll think of this. Actually, hold on, wait, I have a list of sub goal ideas. Let's see. Sub goal idea number 1: get more sub goals. Shit.
20 subs and Xena will start OnlyFans.
Mm.
Please don't. For the love of God.
No, it's okay. It's just it's filled with all of the dice that have betrayed me throughout the years.
It's just a dice prison.
What is-
a nice prison?
What's that College Humor sketch where Brennan Lee Mulligan's like doing the CEO thing, and he's like, "It can't all be porn. It can't all be porn."
Tumblr. I think it's Tumblr.
That's a Tumblr
Yes,
one, yeah.
it's Tumblr.
Like stickers,
I
dice.
love-
You're right. We do have a lot of stuff that we can raffle. Like we literally have like a butt ton of like D&D themed stickers and stuff. I know one of mine, the skills' favorite that we have that we use. I think it's like on. It's on something, but it's like the Low Rollers Club sticker.
The Lilura Club. I love that, dude.
Mm.
That's such a good sticker idea.
Yeah, and there's a lot, and we would obviously full credit to the artist, and that way it's like good advert for them as well.
Yep. Slow.
I'll do 20 gifted subs for Xena OnlyFans exactly, bread.
No.
Xena OnlyFans.
No, please.
Well, Tim, didn't you have a friend who was doing like a D&D campaign on OnlyFans?
No, it wasn't
No
me.
way.
Oh, somebody told me
About
about.
what?
I could have sworn it was you, Tim. Somebody I know has a friend who has an OnlyFans, and she was like running a D&D campaign on it.
What the fuck?
So my question
Hey.
is, how was it being?
How's that
Just-
work?
You know, I'm not sure. I've never watched it.
Got you.
Well, you don't have to do porn on OnlyFans. Like, you
No, I
technically
know.
can do other things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it's just mostly used for porn.
you just have to find the
Yeah.
right demographic.
Mhm.
It's all about
Can
marketing.
do erotic campaign finally. Yes.
Yeah.
This is as a side note, because I do know like it has like I remember at one point one of the people that we originally were thinking about having for our D&D games, they mentioned how they also would like, oh, could I go live with this stuff too as a player's perspective? I'm like, yeah, that's good. And they mentioned how you can go live on OnlyFans, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yo, what
So
the
it
heck?
has capabilities to go live. However, though, how you kind of like implement like programs like Streamlabs and stuff to work with it is probably like a little bit of a tricky thing.
Oh yeah, there's no way that it's set up for the. Actually, it might be. Who knows?
Also,
I can't remember
I
who
know,
told me
like,
about this.
originally, like,
also,
OnlyFans was
Gizzard.
supposed to be like for artists and
Yeah.
like cooking shows.
Oh, I should probably change my name.
yes. Oh no, Gizzard, you already are given you're already given inspiration because funny lizard go burr.
Wait.
Yo, time to make a lewd D&D campaign on OnlyFans.
So,
Paying $10.
Funny lizard go burr.
with that though,
I
let's
mean,
go
I'm
ahead and
Sure, there's a market.
yeah, let's go ahead and get things started up with the recap. Welcome everyone back to another D&D session with the Tuesday group. Last we left off, it was the introduction. It was both the epilogue and the prologue to our new campaign. While we did miss Gizzard and Oliver there, not too late to introduce characters, session 1 type things. And of course, Lilura, Lynn, Spyro, and Namielle all got together through we'll call it like a joint attraction to Namielle's naivete. And it was with the four of them coming together. They were contracted by 2 Yuan-ti to help retrieve a golden satchel that had a type of like magical compass inside that was in the shape of a snake. This compass would lead them to the city of gold. And so with a new contract form, they will be accompanying the 2 Yuan-ti to uncover and explore and find said city of gold. However, though, this would not all be too easy without some enemies made along the way, as the bandits that they had taken the item from and done with the small bandit captain were actually working under another notorious person known as the King of the Desert, who goes by the name of Silvertongue. And so, with an enemy on their backs, a contract with some shady people, and some more faces to be joining the group, we continue off with this time. At this point, the 4 of you would be kind of going off to go and look for a place to stay. So not quite benefited from a long rest yet, but you are on your way there.
I imagine that I have some sort of like witch's shack set up on like the outskirts of town. That I would suggest us going to.
I think for now that might be a primary objective, yeah.
I think that might be a good place for us to hunker down out of sight. People tend to give me a wide berth, and I doubt that any of our adversaries know of my locale.
Oh, well, that's just perfect then. A wide berth, I think, is exactly what we need.
So, off you guys go and take a look at Lilura's Witch's Shack, maybe help close up some shop, and go and maybe spend your last night there before the journey tomorrow, right?
I think that sounds like a plan.
I mean, should we do anything before we leave, though? I'm sure we should pack up some things. I mean, we're going across the desert with,
We definitely need to get some supplies. And whatnot. We probably should also talk to the snake people. Try to figure out, like, what are they gonna have for our journey. Because if I remember correctly, we're
ask them right now if you want.
Ah, perfect! Let's go!
No, we can stay here, and I can just send them a message.
The fingernail.
The fingernail, yes,
That
darling.
is quite the helpful trick.
So what do we want to ask them? What it is that they'll be bringing and what may be needed?
Side note, your fingernail lets you know the location of where they are, so long as they have it in their possession, correct?
That is correct, and as long as they have it, I can also send them a message as well.
Can they relay one back to you using the same item?
I believe so. Let me double check that in the features and traits section of my racial. Okay, here we go.
While you go about taking a look in this, and you guys are all deciding your next game plan and questions to ask, all eyes in the bar, outside of your guys' unless you choose so, turn their heads to a new patron that enters into the bar. This, what I can only describe as a lizard wearing what is clearly a wizard's robe and a pointy wizard's hat.
Oh my god. Guys!
Talk about chewy, am I right? I whisper to Lynn. In
There's
my
a
full
wizard lizard! I wonder what his name is.
Gizzard. A lot of the people in this bar are very much kind of like, I want you to imagine Arabian desert town, where like some of these people definitely can tell you're not from around these parts and very much give you like a stink eye as when you come on in.
So what you're saying is that they don't like my kind.
They think
From around here.
you ain't from around these parts.
All right.
There are a few lizard folk among the patrons, but like it's kind of that whole like you're a stranger to this town.
Got you.
Okay. I beeline straight for him.
All right.
And I go, "Oh my god, you're a lizard wizard. What's your name?" And I grab his hand, I shake it, like vigorously.
Oh my. Well, I'm Gizzard.
Gizzard the lizard wizard? Oh my god, you have to join our band.
It's not a band. Not a
We're
band.
totally a band.
That's a little quick, huh?
He's going to get us killed, isn't he? I'm saying Lynn.
I mean, yes, possibly, but it wouldn't
Say-
hurt to have a few more people. What did they say? We should probably have a few others.
Oh, I
I
wasn't
mean,
talking about a new wizard friend. I'm talking about.
Oh
this
no, I'm talking about, yeah. No, exactly what you're talking about.
Killed. Oh right. Not a band, but hello. Lovely to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you. As you may know, I am Gizzard. And,
I'm sorry, may I have your name?
It's Gizzard.
Thank
Gizzard?
The
you.
lizard wizard.
Yes, if if you want to put it that way.
Yeah. Well,
And
it'll be easy to remember.
Oh my. Okay.
as well.
This is all.
Oh no, I was gonna add in Namielle, with your companions moving on over. Would you also wish to accompany them to this?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I'm fully sitting at the bar, just like speaking to him without moving.
Oh, okay. So Namielle, you would be accompanying Spyro then to say hi to Gizzard then.
Okay.
Right.
So I then bring, I kind of like lead Gizzard over to the bar to where Lynn and Lilura are.
And Namielle.
And Namielle,
Oh
yeah.
my. It's happening quite fast, huh?
Hey, would you want to go on an epic adventure to find the City of Gold?
All eyes turn towards Spyro.
Hypothetically, of course. I mean, there's no real city of gold. We need,
It's a totally real City of Gold.
he's not saying that at all. It's a metaphor. There's it's an experience that we call the City of Gold. He really doesn't mean that.
I lean over to
Well.
Spyro and through gritted teeth go, I swear to God, I will chill touch you if you don't calm down and stop broadcasting this.
No one here is gonna take our bounty.
For conversation.
Oh my, what a what a lovely group.
Well, we have our differences, but we will be heading out as soon as possible because we are being hunted by the Silver Dagger Talon
Oh my.
Silvertongue.
Tongue.
Silver Tongue, the king of the
Well,
desert.
Mm.
all right. Well, I mean, if you could give me time to prepare and, you know, I could
You have
think
till
about it.
tomorrow.
Okay. Aren't you feisty? All right. Well, thank you. I'll be in this. What would you call this establishment? I plan on staying here tonight, but whichever's, you know, if you need me, I guess I'll be upstairs, right? But for the most part, just give me a day to gather my things.
Absolutely, that sounds applicable to our plans, to our schedule.
Oh, if you would like to save your coin and not stay the night in this establishment, although you definitely could because you're not currently being hunted by the Silver Tongue, you could stop by my witch's shack on the edge of town. You can't miss it. It's the only building that people avoid like the plague.
Okay, sounds lovely. Let me get my affairs in order, and I'll be on my way to. You said the edge of town, right?
Yes. Zeno, what direction would like my super secluded shack be? I was gonna say like, oh, to the east, but
No, I don't mind it being to the east. In fact, what we could probably say is, you definitely want to get people from all shapes and sizes.
yeah.
But seeing as how the only way outside people usually enter the town is through the ports, you can choose to be either down one of the 3 roads that lead towards the small villages outside of this place.
Okay, then I'd probably say to the southwest side out of town. You can't miss it. It's one of the only shacks out there that has nothing else around it.
Hey, would you like to take a look at this? Look at the main road that kind of cuts through and goes all the way to this.
Man, how convenient.
I mean, a witch has to ply her trade somehow, and
Still have all these
Good news.
bracelets.
oh, we do have to give those bracelets back to the
Oh,
poor boy.
Yeah.
yes, you wanted to do that. That's right. Oh,
Yeah.
breaks my heart. Absolutely, we'll get that done. And in the meantime, maybe we'll see somebody else that we'll be able to recruit.
Our auntie friends did say 6 was probably a good number.
Right. Yeah.
I wouldn't say friends. I suppose they're more of our patrons, huh?
Yeah, it's a little ambitious, but who knows? Could be a long journey. Get to know each other just a little bit more.
I don't know how much more I want to know them.
Hmm. I suppose we leave.
So,
Yeah, let's go search for the boy, I guess.
Let's go do that.
Gizzard, would you like to accompany them to return these small little like bracelets? Or, hold on, actually, you would understand what I say when I say chicles.
Say that again, dude.
Chicles. Like little slum children that sell these bracelets that they make.
Oh my god.
Yeah, now you get it.
God damn it. All right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, well, I had nothing better to do now that I don't have to pay for a room, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, I'd accompany them. Yeah, sounds good.
All right. And so, you, upon taking a look out, could the five of you roll perception checks to try to see if maybe you just your general look around town, how long it takes you to find the boy who lost these?
Okay.
All right.
25.
I got a 10.
Very nice.
Well,
5.
Namielle,
I
do
got
be on
an
the lookout.
8.
Mine was perfectly average, as all things should be.
All right,
level 3.
let me go ahead and do this. Hive, pulling up the information I was given this character. All right. You guys eventually do find after a few hours, the sun has set and creates this beautiful this beautiful orange slowly turning into dark overtone throughout the entire town. And down one of the alleyways in the slum area, located in these neck of the woods, you did find a few of the slum children who seem to be kind of like encircling around a lone we'll give it a canine, a race of dog-like people that have inhabited some regions of the world, especially those of the green aligned nations. And this one appears to be singing a song that, though is somber and melodic, is attracting the children to sit by and listen.
Okay.
Hmm.
Should probably go up to him. Yeah.
Let's see this. Oliver, while you're in the middle of singing your song and clearly it brings in some of the local children, you do see you've attracted the attention of 5 adventurers who appear to be approaching you.
I'd say it kind of just be like ending there.
So he's singing? Is
Yeah.
that what I'm getting at?
Yes.
Yeah, he was, yeah. To the slum children.
No, keep going, as I get my loot ready to play with them.
I mean, I just ended.
We'll start again!
You can tell, like, in his eyes, they're not very dilated, and you can smell the alcohol.
The slum children go, "Aw, he stopped singing. Oh well." And they start getting up and seeing how late it's getting, and begin to like kind of gather their siblings and like in their selective familial groups start dispersing.
Wait, excuse me.
All of them look over at Namielle at their height.
Do any of you know who made these bracelets?
You hear a, "It was me." And approaching is a small lizard folk child who looks like that they actually have to use their tail to counterbalance their their stumpy leg.
Oh.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, I appreciate this. Some people kind of repped me up a lot to get these bracelets that I made.
Yeah, we beat them up, alright. You don't have to worry about them anymore.
Oh, would any of you, you guys help me a lot, but maybe would any of you care about buying some of this?
Sure, I'll buy a bracelet for all of us.
Yeah, each bracelet is one. Each bracelet's 1 copper.
You can have 10 gold.
Oh!
The kid just like Haha, funny. That's really funny. So, like I said.
Pulling out the 10 gold right now.
Oh. All the kids like look over at him as this little lizard folk's kid's eyes light up. Are you sure?
Yes. I don't really have much use for gold, not at this stage.
Well, what's your name?
My name's Namielle. Namielle Cragwood.
I'll be sure to let my mom and dad know who to thank. Is there here? I know it's not much, but if any of you guys didn't have a place to stay, I'm sure my mom and dad wouldn't mind a few extra bodies in the house to offer a warm meal to.
Well, thank you.
A warm meal might be a good idea. I can't cook for shit.
Here.
Oh,
Here.
that would be fun.
Here, follow me. The kid says, like, kind of like tugging at Namielle to follow them to their home.
Insight check. I don't trust this kid.
Jesus Christ, it's a kid.
I don't trust this kid.
You may incite the child. The child tells the truth.
Inside
My
the
passive
child.
insight is 15.
I don't know.
But I already know these kids.
This is a sketchy town. I don't know. I mean, 15.
No, that's fine. So it is nothing but sincerity coming from this child's voice.
Mm-hmm.
Relax. If any problem come, we'll go in and beat them up.
Yeah.
So I must say that I am glad that we are escorting this child home because, yeah, Namielle was so generous. We don't want this child being mugged on the street again, do we?
And seems like some of the other children caught Hive. That's so.
And so, taking you guys down the alley and into a much larger open area where you see quite a few of these buildings are really run down and don't look like they have much care from the city. He takes you into probably the largest rundown building and knocks on the door. Mom, I brought friends over. Oh, come on, bring them in. We'll care for any of the children. When he opens the door, the lizard folk woman, who is very much like quite a few months expecting, looks over. Oh, you aren't children.
Not at all.
Good afternoon. We are a collection of acquaintances, and we happened upon your boy. We found these on some other persons who seem to have bullied him, and, well, our friend here wanted to do the honors of returning to the said property to him, and was even generous enough to buy a number of them. And your boy offered to bring us back to say thank you.
Oh, that means a lot. With this money, we could very easily not only upgrade our living accommodations, but actually afford some better ingredients in the market. Oh, she says like, oh, that was a good kick. She tries to find something to like rest her arm upon. All right.
I got
She's
you.
the baby back.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm sorry. My introductions. My name is Haas.
Nice to meet you, Haas. I'm Namielle.
Big Haas. I don't know, I had to say that.
I know.
Wow.
Hello, miss. Maybe you heard of me. Spyro Purist, lead singer of Goat House.
Oh, the name has been traveling through the city, but I don't think you want to know why. Oh,
I'm sure all good things.
Is this the dude that Dad said made a mark on himself and he's gonna get killed by sundown?
Oh,
They can try. They can try.
Sundown. Oh, that's a new one.
No.
That is new information.
Little one, your father likes to exaggerate. He's clearly a very well-off musician whose songs bring nothing but attention to them.
Insight check.
Incite the pregnant woman.
She really
Insight.
Bro.
Inside her unborn child.
His whole family.
Incite the unborn.
Is it Xeno reborn? Is the
I know,
unborn
right?
child?
Could be a demon for all we know.
I'm gonna insight check that insight check. So anyway,
Oh,
yeah, that's what Skittles said. The Saint. So you could tell like, oh, that any insight would tell you that what she says is not far from the truth. There is clearly like an exaggeration from her husband, and Spyro has made a name for themselves, whether or not it's for infamy or to be well known.
It's time to tell.
But specifically the satyr, not the rest of us.
Oh, how do I put this? Rumors have already begun to spread in the past few hours about a group that travels with a satyr named Spyro.
Not me though, right?
Oh, great. That's just
Leave the
wonderful.
group, I guess.
Not me.
I was about
Am I
to.
correct?
I was about to be offended
Yes.
that we are the party of Spyro.
No, I don't.
Then I
believe you
remember
tried to
I
understand.
was-
Nobody for a band.
We're not a band.
We're not the band.
The rest of us understand discretion.
Yes. So
So-
while the party is in recognition of him because he is the one who boasted about his name, there are visual descriptions that match what I'm looking at when I see three of you at least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Not
Excellent.
me.
Yes, not you. No rumors have been spread about you or the canine over there.
Alrighty. Okay.
But here,
Surprising.
my husband should be getting home with what groceries he was able to obtain today. Please, if you wouldn't mind helping set the table.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Anything to help.
A lot of the utensils and stuff and plates look to have been handmade, though clearly without a lot of proficiency put into them. These are very much like we found a way to make like plywood plates and plywood utensils type of deal.
That does. I don't think that's safe for food.
It's not.
It's weird.
What do I have?
I mean,
Do I have anything?
Could be
that's better?
worse.
It could be worse.
Could be worse.
Do I have a mess kit? I don't have anything like that. No, I don't have a
Oliver's
mess
just
kit.
kind of like looking around, like inside, just like he doesn't know what to do.
I regret.
Just kind of rubbing his nose. And
I regret everything. I was like, let me find a reference for this, and I type in pregnant lizard folk, and I realized, the internet does its thing.
Oh, oh man.
that's rough.
Rookie mistake.
The
The internet.
The internet.
Is inflicted with madness.
Exactly.
Are you sure you don't want to turn on your safe search feature?
Oh man. So.
Oh man. Yeah. You want some bleach for them eyes, man?
Nah, I'm good. I think I can last.
No, I insist.
Do you want me to cast light on you so you can have temporary blindness?
Nah, it's okay. I'll just have Xenolich come back and end all existence. Roll for the psychic damage.
Roll for initiative.
Finally!
Roll for initiative. The baby was Xenolich.
Oh crap, I knew it.
And so when some time passes after any help comes around to setting the dinner table, there's eventually the door eventually opens to the sound of a lizard folk male coming on in. Honey, I'm home. Oh, we have company. Wait a minute. He looks four of you up and down.
It may be what you think, but just to hear us out for a few minutes.
What are you doing, named Spyro?
sounds
Maybe you
really
heard of
bad.
me, lead singer of the Goat House.
That confirms it even more so. Honey, I believe I told you. Yes, I'm aware. However, though, our son made such a profit today and he wanted to bring his friends over. He earned 10 gold pieces. The husband's eyes light up. Welcome, neighbors.
It pays to be generous.
God damn it, dude.
Oh my god, this is great. I was like,
We
This at least was a better reference image. I'm gonna put up the image I found for Lizard Folk Dad.
Oh, see.
Nice.
The mustache.
The mustache. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. It's
The mustache really makes it.
It's exactly that.
it's
Yo,
Ron
that
Lizard's
ain't a-
son.
That ain't a dad. That's a daddy.
That's
True.
All
true.
credit
it's
to
some real Tom Selleck vibes here.
all credit
You
to
call
the
him
demon skunk.
father.
All credit to the demon skunk on Deviant Art. But so,
Thanks,
uh,
man.
yes. Well, welcome to our humble abode. I'm sorry if you find the meal isn't quite to your aristocratic taste.
Oh,
Oh,
It's
please.
I mean,
Plenty of glue.
extremely.
I
What
haven't
about
eaten
this
2 days.
Oh, well then I
Says
guess
aristocratic.
then I guess you all will appreciate some of our cooking here.
Oh, absolutely.
He
nothing like
but
homemade.
But when he puts down some of the things at the door, he first goes over, greets his wife, gives her a lovely kiss on her cheeks, her forehead, and then rubs her belly and proceeds to go on into the kitchen while she follows up with him. She turns around before going fully into the kitchen. Oh, please, make yourselves at home. We will try our best to uphold to higher standards for such generous people.
No, don't worry about that. Treat us like one of the family.
Don't try too hard, honestly. We're just happy to oblige.
And so, with the two of them going onside, the little lizard folk kind of like jumps. Is kind of like a dog who can't quite gauge the jump, getting onto a higher vantage point. 1, 2, yeah, and manages to get into their chair.
Oh,
Oh, well done. Well done.
You all look like you have such a great story to tell. What's your party name?
You know, we haven't
We are the band Oops All Casters.
quite discussed that yet.
Not to band. How about we call ourselves Not to Band?
Not the band.
The band. Love
No.
it.
yeah, pretty confusing.
Not the
This-
band.
Is
Not a band.
The band.
Not a band.
not a band, but a band.
Not a band.
Not a band. The band.
It's just a whatchamacallit.
Whatchamacallit?
Yeah.
A what?
I guess we're still working on it, huh?
Oh,
I'm a caller.
Wow. That's
What's a McCall it?
that's really cool. So, did you all just meet today?
Yes.
actually,
Actually, is.
check out my
Pretty much, yeah.
wristwatches. like an hour ago, actually.
I quite literally just met them not even 20 minutes ago.
I would say 10.
That's really
Yes.
cool. So, this is like the beginning of your guys' story.
I
My
guess you can say
story's been
that.
going on for
I-
quite some time, young man.
Suppose.
Hey, story? You know one of them.
Some kind of fantasy world like Za. Fuck you, Red. Anyone who knows. Hold on. Side note. Everyone can agree. Anyone who knows that Za is just a shorter variant of saying pizza.
Yeah, I know, man.
Really?
I know.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's Za.
See?
Za and some.
Sans. So, what where do each of you guys come from? This child is straight up asking for exposition from you guys.
Oh, fucking dare you, little
Redeemed
bastard.
grand disadvantage.
It,
Gizzard has been given disadvantage.
Damn. Whoa. Alright. Alright. That's fair.
Well, so it's
Oh, wait.
who wants to go first in exposition as much as their
Oh, you were
backstory as they'd like
serious?
to.
Oh, damn.
damn,
Well, I come from the Feywilds, and me and my band, the Goat House, traveled all throughout these lands performing for thousands upon thousands of people.
Wow,
Well, that's my story.
that's really cool. So
Should it?
Oh, I am.
so where's the band?
Well, we decided to split up to go adventuring on our own so we can write our own song
Wow.
about the heroic deeds that we're going to accomplish.
Wow. Also, Namielle, you were granted advantage by Rico.
Hey,
And so,
thanks.
wow. And what about the rest of you guys?
Well, I come from a long line of a huge family that is cursed by the Prince of the Undead and curses us to look and have magic like me and to be haunted by undead all the time, so because I can see them and speak to them and, plying my witch trade and, trying to not be bothered, but I suppose I have a way of finding trouble and ghosts that won't leave me alone. Isn't that right, Thraxor?
I am Thraxor, destroyer of worlds!
I'm sure he's going to be helpful eventually.
Wait, did we hear that, or is that just in your
It's
head?
a familiar, so it's just
My
speaks
familiar
that.
dog, yeah.
Oh, that's Thraxor, you say?
Yes. He named himself that. I did not name him that.
Okay.
He'd been bugging me for some time, and Orcus thought it was quite funny to chain him to my service, so...
Oh. Huh.
She takes a deep drink of whatever she's drinking.
Pass a flask.
Alright. And, anyone else?
Yeah, of course. Well, I actually was a student at Witherbloom. And, just decided to go on an adventure. Just looking for any baubles and trinkets. Yeah, that's it.
Whoa. So you became a student. So, like, isn't the Witherbloom over with the members of the Weave?
Yes.
That's so
Yes,
cool.
they are.
I'd imagine it took a while to get your wait, did you have to get your parents' permission to go there?
Yes. Yes. Parents' permission and all.
Whoa. I wanna be a spellcaster one day. I understand that some people don't like spells around here, but magic can do all types of things. Maybe one day magic will allow me to be normal.
Yeah,
Oh,
magic
well,
does
I
my
was-
heart, but it
I was-
also takes a
Alright.
lot from you too.
Yeah,
So
don't worry, I'll be sure to come back here when I'm better at this whole magic thing.
And child, whatever you do, do not sign a contract to get yourself magical powers. You have no idea the ripple effects it will have. Got it?
Wait, people can sign contracts to get magic powers?
Forget I said that.
Oh,
Don't do it.
Why did you tell him that?
Nobody should sign a contract.
Unless you want to be cool.
No!
Sounds
See,
like
that's
you
just something
signed a
they say to
contract.
get you away from the magic and learn it.
Just
Wait.
study hard like our wizard friend over here did. I think that you will do.
Wait, so then
Yes.
if all of them can do it and you, so what do you do, mister? Looking over at the canine who's said about, not magic.
I just wander around.
But
I ain't really got a place to go.
well, so then why do you wander? Don't you have family?
Used to, but they threw me out a long time ago when I was about your age.
Oh, that's sad. The child like slumps out of the chair and goes off to a small room. You hear a little bit of scuffling around, only for the child to come back.
Huh.
If I was ever kicked out, I know at least I have a friend around. But it sounds like you've been around not having a friend for a while. Here, you can have this. And the child kind of like shows you a small stuffed animal of a like I want you to imagine like it's a stuffing of a lizard folk barbarian.
Oh.
My dad says this is supposed to make people braver, that no matter what, even the people who can't control their anger can still be of use.
Aw.
So,
That's so sweet and generous of you.
yeah. And the kid kind of just like just places it in your hands, Oliver.
Thank you.
Damn. I knew
He's like,
that.
you can, like when someone like is like choking up. See like their like Adam's apple move. That's like him right now.
Mm.
He just kind of like sits there, like damn.
And so, slumping back over into his stool, he then looks over. What about you, mister? You're the one who hasn't said anything yet. Clearly.
You seem like a lovely, beautiful child. I want to give you something. I'm going to pull out my deck of cards, and I'm going to lay them out in front of the child. I'm going to say, just pick one. Don't tell me what it is, but just pick it.
Okay.
You can show everybody else.
He picks it and shows it to everyone else. Would you like me to out of character say the card or no?
Well, you do not have to tell me, no.
Okay.
I'll already know what it is.
Okay. And then
All right.
do I like put the card somewhere?
Put it wherever you want on the deck.
All right. There.
All right. And I'm gonna take the deck, and I'm gonna spend just the next minute just like shuffling it and splaying it out and cutting it in different ways, and my fingers are gonna like do that thing where I cut the deck in half, and then using my hands I cut the deck again using my fingers.
Oh.
And I'm gonna just say, now my story. I come from a land far away, much like our Seder friend here, from the Feywild, the land of the fairies. Why, I was born from the ground out of a flower. Would you believe it? Oh. It's not as comfortable as you would think, but I came to this world and I knew I had just one purpose: to explore it as much as I can and see as much of the beauty of the world as I could take in. And I gotta tell you, I've seen a lot of wonderful things, and I've seen a lot of terrible things too. But I do my best to focus on, and as I say that, I finish shuffling, and I take the top card and I show it, and it's his, saying,
Whoa.
I find that focusing on the important and beautiful things is what gets me through the day. Yeah, why don't you keep that card for yourself?
That's really cool. The child takes it, and by the time, this final story is told, it's at this point you guys notice the beautiful aromatic smell as coming towards the table is a very large pot filled with a stew.
Ooh.
Smells delicious.
Thank you. It's my wife's family recipe. She knows the trick to it all to, work her magic. Coming back over to the table with the different bowls. All right, everyone, come on over, and I will hand you a bowl of stew.
If anybody's like walking behind Oliver, you can see like from the smell, you can see his like very like poofy snow white tail just wagging at the fucking scent of this shit.
I love it. The father kind of serves a bowl and walks it over to the child. Here you go, little one. Drink up and you'll be big one day, just like father. Yeah. Oh god. Oliver's just edgy Inuyasha. And so,
down.
one by one, you guys are each served a bowl of stew. This stew grants each of you guys an inspiration equivalent to a D10.
Ooh.
Hey!
Well, my.
This is quite delicious, thank you.
So flavorful.
Thank you. Oh, but of course, now that we've gotten that out of the way, I would like to say a prayer for you all, if I may.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Why not?
That seems fine.
All right. And so,
Lilura wraps her hand around the locket in an attempt to have Orcus not hear whatever's about to happen.
yeah. And so, Inti, God of knowledge, may you be a guiding beacon to these travelers as they make their way through the lands. Whether it's through the open seas or through the desert, may they always find your guiding light. There you go.
That was quite lovely, thank you.
Yes.
Thanks.
And so, with that, they say, you're more than welcome to stay the night. I'm not sure how comfortable our home will be, but we have a few spare blankets should you wish to find a nice little soft pile to lay on.
Yeah. It's alright. I could sleep on the floor.
That's pretty
if I
good
need
for
to.
me.
Yes.
Sounds good.
I was going to go back to my little hut, but based on the information you gave us about our predicament, it might be compromised.
Yeah.
Well, do you
Sleep
need
on the floor.
anything? Do you need anything from your place before we depart? Maybe it's perhaps it might be better if we grab everything before the sun goes down.
I think the sun's already down. for sure.
Possibly. I mean, Zeno, would I have any sort of water jugs in my little shack? Is that a possibility?
It's assumed that you always carry a water skin.
No water jugs at a house. Rip.
Yeah, we're gonna need to buy water jugs as well as a cart and probably some camels.
If you recall, barrels are probably your best bet because the fact that each of you guys needs 2 gallons of water to drink a day, and Namielle's spell explicitly works in containers. You're going to need to get barrels, which means you're going to need something to carry all those barrels. Would you look at this? You guys are going to need a cart.
Cart. Can I roll a luck check?
Some things change, but some things stay the same.
That would probably be good.
Oh man.
Can I roll a luck check to see if I have a barrel in my house?
A
You know,
luck
here,
check.
I'll let you just know. If you get a 15 or above, I'll give you a water barrel.
Hell yeah.
Come on.
Let's go, big
Yeah,
money.
You haven't
Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies.
Big whammy, no monies.
I got a 15!
Nice.
Yeah.
So, with some of the money you earned while working out here, you managed to actually get enough money to get a barrel, which obviously was a big priority for you living in a desert city.
Yeah, especially so far from the center of town.
So,
Cool. Then yes, I do believe I have a few things that might be advantageous for us to have on our travels.
Should we get that now, or should we wait?
Probably wait. We'll go get that with when we get the rest of our stuff because we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna need to get a bunch of barrels, a cart, a couple of camels.
Some camels, absolutely. Anything else we may need? Sell whatever it is we don't need. Maybe we'll trade a little bit.
Yes.
I got some supplies I can give up. I don't mind.
Likewise.
I got a couple of tricks I might be able to do with some of the supplies we have.
Oh, really?
Let's just say I got a handy little spell that distorts the values of things.
So specific yet so vague.
It's almost like the spell is called Distort Value.
I was about to say, beat me to the joke. All right. So, hunker down here for the night then?
With that, you may all benefit from a full long rest.
Wonderful.
Let's go.
When you guys
Nice.
all rest this night, may I please have each of you roll a d20 as I'm going to give something to the lowest roll player.
Oh boy. Please let it be me.
I got a 1, baby.
Oh.
Ew.
That's good, right?
I did not
I
get
got-
a 1.
A 10,
Yay.
perfectly average.
Alright.
Just above average.
Madness.
Spyro, you're the one who gets this in your dreams.
Great.
In your dreams, you see yourself, Scrooge McDuck, diving into a fucking lake of gold coins, going about. And as you're enjoying yourself, and you're seeing your allies, all obviously like, you know, in your own warped perception of them smiling and partaking and singing and dancing with random instruments that they pull out. We'd love to be a part of your band, Spyro.
They're like, we're such a great band.
Yeah, exactly. All of a sudden, things get a little weird as some of the coins turn into red butterflies and begin to flutter about, and your allies look like they have this strange red rash that overcomes them and causes them to slump into corpses, only for then you to see the red rash climbing up your body, and you awake from your dream in a cold sweat when the red rash makes it to your eyes.
Ooh. Ugh.
Is it like the middle of the night, or is they still sleeping, or people?
Yeah, like
what time of day is
a little middle of the night.
That was a pretty shitty dream. And I go right back to sleep.
Alright. And so with that, you guys all benefit from a full long rest. You awake the following morning.
I think Oliver would be the first one up. And he's just outside singing some kind of song about, ain't got no home.
Oh, I got you, don't worry. I'll pull up the Sandy Cheeks, I'm missing home.
Okay, no.
Oh boy.
And
Time to pull my flute.
kind of like metaphors for certain addictions.
As soon as Gizzard's awake, I kind of want to pull him to the side and tell him my dream.
Oh, this again.
Hey, Gizzard. I tell him my dream. Do you have? You studied a lot. Do you have any idea what that red stuff might mean? Like, do you
Red
read any
stuff.
books about it?
Yeah, of course. Just let me check.
You may roll a history check recalling anything you have about like red rashes or red butterflies.
History check. Alright. So as Gizzard, goes for that history check, you'll see that his eyes become his eyes once turquoise kind of starts to get clouded with black. Just a deep black speckled with with his turquoise eyes. It's just a speckle of turquoise, and I got a 13. Can I add that D10?
You may.
Alright. Okay, that's a 6 on top of a 13, so that'd be 19 in total.
You don't have a recollection of a name, but you do recall a civilization history being having its ending foretold by red butterflies. Though you don't know what it is at all.
What it is? That's very unsettling. And I just relay the message to I'm
Spyro.
so sorry. Mero?
Spyro.
Spyro, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I relayed this message to Spyro, sorry dude.
Like the dragon.
Yeah, I got
Like
it.
the dragon. Alright, hey man. Thanks. Thanks for that.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer, isn't it?
It's not exactly the most fortuitous dream I could have. It's not a great omen. I'm gonna ask a couple of people, see if they might know something.
No problem. Just as long as I thought it was some help.
No, you definitely were, man. You definitely were. Hey, Lynn, buddy, pal, you've been
Good
around the block.
morning.
You've been around the block a couple of times.
Yes.
You have any? You ever heard of like a red rash or like red butterflies crawling, like a disease or some kind of like, I don't know, some like survival nature curse maybe?
Do I know anything about red butterflies rash or some kind of survival nature?
Yeah.
Mr. DM?
Can you make a survival check?
Is it survival? Okay. I mean that's a 12 in total.
I'm sorry. You were rolling survival for what?
If he knows anything, like if he's come across like about from nature about any kind of like red rashes or butterflies.
It would have been a history requirement.
It would have been
history.
Okay.
All right, let me try history.
Can I try
then.
history?
Oh, that is not great. That's a 12.
You may when the information is brought to your attention. Like when the question is brought to your attention, Namielle.
Sure, but
Alright.
You know, I asked the whole group if maybe they've heard anything about it.
Oh, you know what? I think I do recall something about that. There was this thing I ran across this lady who had a sort of red rash all around her. It seemed to spread, but I think it's mostly because she had a certain night with an individual that was.
Yeah, I know. I did a little different from that, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
I got a 16.
Okay. You're having dreams about that.
Are you going
It's
to
a little
add
different.
your anyone who rolled a history check? Are you going to add your D10 of stew inspiration?
Sure.
No,
I'm just enjoying lying.
Very cool. +7 to that. That's,
So that's 23.
23. Yeah,
All right.
23.
So
I'm gonna stick with my 13 because I
Alright.
can only get up to 23.
So you do uncover you recall something about this told as how do I put this? I'm trying to remember. You're a life cleric, right?
Yep.
All right. So in your time underneath the church, you recall stories of different types of plagues that were meant to test that of the life clerics. The red butterflies are indeed an omen, but more of a how do I put this? More of a forewarning of a disease that came across and spread across the land. How do I describe it without being too straightforward? A type of rot that affected all that it touched.
Like a scarlet rot.
Yeah, like that color.
interesting.
Oh no, it's obviously cherry rot.
Oh yes,
Let's say red rot.
cherry rot.
Crimson rot. There it is.
Cherry rot
Cherry
from
rot,
the hit video game
Spyro.
Youth Ring.
It's
Yes.
rose
Youth ring.
No, fucking for real.
But yeah, so
Visit your local dermatologist today.
this disease though it's a weird thing to be pulling up because it's not been heard about for millennia. It's assumed that at the time there's always some disease that tests the life clerics. Scarlet rot was among some of the earliest that they had to deal with, but just like every other disease that they've encountered, eventually they found a way to counteract it and eventually build up cures to it. Though it's been a practice that has not been done in quite some time, you would probably need to relearn what it was to deal with it.
Ah, I see.
So, coming from the cursed individual in this group, does sound like we, based on your gold to cherry rotted butterflies, we're walking straight into a curse, aren't we?
If I had to guess, it seems like once we get to the City of Gold, that's when the curse gets activated or released.
It
Seems
infected
likely.
all it touched. according to our cleric friend, is it possible that the gold itself is infected?
Could very well be. It's not so much that the City of Gold is hidden, that no one's found it, it's just no one survived after they found it.
It's highly possible.
Yeah.
Well, you
Looks
know what my
like-
mentor always says? Let's spring the trap.
Nice. I like what your mentor
Wow.
says.
You know,
We had-
in theory, we do have our two young tea patrons that possibly we could have touch the gold first and test the metal of this this cherry decay.
Let me talk about those two for a hot second.
Oh, please do.
This is, as I said, so for those who are not brought up to date, we have two, as you said, patrons that proposed to us that we accompany him. The Damien and Allura, I believe were the names. The abruptness of our being hired was a little off-putting.
Side note, keep going with what you're doing. I'm just gonna say bye to Skittles and grab a drink.
Alright. The abruptness with us being hired, we cannot help but suspect that this is obviously going to be some kind of trap, whether it be on our end or we're being put up in some way. They were very forthright in paying us for doing a very simple job.
I agree with you. I don't think they're fully trustworthy, but at the same time, I think they were more desperate than anything, if that makes sense.
Yes, which...
But
what
they are
would you
also
mean?
the only people that the Silver Tongue is afraid of.
You're right.
So I don't know how
forgot about that.
desperate somebody that powerful could be.
I'm back.
And plus, they're very creepy, and that's coming from me.
Either way, I mean, if it's a trap, why even do it?
City of Gold.
City of
Try to
Gold,
pass
but-
up.
You did
City of
say you're in this for the
Gold.
bubbles.
And the trinkets, yeah.
Bubbles and trinkets, I get.
Wasn't there something about you guys also being safer with the Yanti?
Yeah, we just talked about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're just making sure we're all on the same page that we definitely do not trust their intentions, but maybe the reward is outweighing the
It's kind of
better
eternal
sense.
glory. Never have to worry about money again. It's hard to pass up, even with
It
this
seems-
knowing there's crap.
Way too good to be true, but ooh.
I wonder if they are already aware of the cherry decay.
What if we ask them?
I don't
Or
think
should we
that's-
not?
I
No?
think we hold that close to our chest because if they know, they will
If they
be-
know that we know,
They
then
could be
maybe.
using us to dispel the curse, and then we get access to the city.
But if
For
they
us
don't
to
know,
trigger it.
yes, for us to trigger it. If they don't know, we could play the, oh, we found the City of Gold, you have first dibs, you're the ones who tipped us off to this, and they could run in unhindered, and we could see what happens safely. From a
Unless they're insisting on us going in first, in which case that'll answer the question that they indeed do.
If they know or not, and we can cross that bridge once we get there.
Ooh, so we should prepare for that as well as our travels. But we'll figure that out when we come. I believe we have some shopping to do.
We do.
I do love a shopping day.
Should we not go to them and ask them what they're able to provide so we don't accidentally overspend?
I definitely think we should. I mean, I also think that it might behoove us, and this is above table, to go to them and, like, get an escort to go shopping, because I know that, like, siding with them is keeping us safe, but I don't know if people will strike when we're alone, you know?
Well, here, I
While
also
we're
wanted to hear
with
that,
them, that's a
Gizzard-
wonderful idea.
Gizzard was also trying to bring something up as well.
What?
I thought you were trying to say something, Gizzard.
No, I'm just listening in on
never mind.
their ideas.
So
yeah.
what your guys' call then. Shall you go meet up with your client or continue to
I
shop on your own
think
accord?
so. No, let's go meet up with them first and see if they want to come with us and get a bit of a list to go see what it is we need, what it is they have. In fact, I'll probably just send them. They cannot. So I looked it up. They cannot reply to the message, but they do receive it. So I can at least ask them to meet us somewhere and hope that they receive it.
Well, we
Can
know
we
where they
say-
are, so.
Do we?
Well, you do.
Do I? Oh,
You,
well,
you
I
guys were also
can't.
told yesterday that they would be meeting you back here.
They'd meet us back at the tavern. Can we say that on the way there we stopped by my shack and grabbed the barrel?
Yoink.
To the love shot.
Yoink!
I can't carry
I love
that. That's
that.
too heavy.
It's super ugly.
Who's strong? It's not me. I can't carry
It's-
that.
It's not me.
Hey,
Group
what?
project. Group project.
What are we carrying?
Oh man.
It's
A
I
water
think-
barrel.
I think it's hilarious
Is there
how
water?
this is the first time I've seen a majority of the group dumping strength.
Out of character, I have 15 strength.
I have
Oh!
Yeah.
That's you, buddy. I have
let's
7.
see. I have
So-
18 strength.
There you
Oh,
go.
I have
Why
11.
the fuck do you
You're,
have
uh,
18
Yes.
strength?
Your
Heaven's
goblin
right.
cleric has 18 strength. It's just
Oh,
the
so-
Are you sure you did your stats right?
Oops on spellcasters in a
Be
month.
strong to carry heavy armor.
Oh man.
I meant to trade charisma and strength, but I never did. So I'll just keep mine.
Am I the only non-spellcast?
No,
Think
well,
so,
I mean,
man?
I mean, technically, I'm not. I have 1 or 2 that I can do once a day. I'm mostly martial, but no, I think you and I are mostly on the same boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right, time
I
to.
also love
I
the
can move.
image
Yes.
of Namielle picking up, like, bench pressing the barrel and just carrying it above her head. It's charming the hell out of me right
If you
now.
look in D&D images, that is Namielle in my eyes now.
Little goblin just bench pressing an entire water barrel while the rest of us are just looking down and just fawning over this goblin.
It's pretty strong.
She's everything we wanted her to be. Oh, she's gonna be better than all of us.
Oh, also, I keep going back.
Oh,
Before we
God.
left the house, I surreptitiously slipped the dad 5 gold to be like, get this child a spell book or something. They're interested in magic, and if you don't, they will sell their soul to a dark god, and that is not something you want. And then I leave
Actually,
without
oh.
waiting for a response.
Okay, that's fine. So, with that, heading on over to go and meet up with your patrons, we run back into the 2 of them. Let me pull up their images again. At least I think I have them here.
Yeah.
When we leave, I'm gonna put 15 gold in where they just a spot they won't notice until we're like gone.
Alright. I think I need to pull back up the images of them. So here we go. Once again,
We've changed these people's lives.
Yeah.
They're so
Little
rich.
generosity
You're
goes a
just
long way.
throwing gold around.
Yeah, no, I don't have any gold anymore.
once again, that's
Take my
Damien.
life saving.
I don't need it.
Ah, Damien is
Once again,
handsome.
you know, when I look at Damien, this makes me think of a like character that Hive would be playing.
Honestly, yeah.
This is what we were all expecting.
I saw the image and I was like, damn. Hey,
That's a
that's
handsome,
that's what I would
handsome
do.
That's it. So, this is Damien and Lilura.
Oh, Laura, it looks very alluring.
Right. When the two of them see the 4 of you enter with your 2 new companions. Look, darling, they brought more. Looks like they took our advice to heart. Indeed. Welcome back. Allow us to introduce ourselves. Hello, I am Lilura, and this is my companion, Damien.
Excuse me.
They're not much talkers.
Yes.
Oh.
However, though, it is customary to at least understand your patron on a name-to-name basis. Lizard folk, canine, speak.
Yes. I'm Gizzard. And you're Damien and Elora, correct?
Yes.
Okay, well, there's that. And this is what's your name again?
Oliver.
K9.
Can't.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. After like drinking a little bit from my flask, he's just like Oliver Preston.
Interesting. Honey, I do think I dig that one's vibe the most. Yes, indeed. They have the best good boy intentions.
He's talking about you.
We will be sure to pay attention to that in the future references. But in the meanwhile, so we understand you all are ready to sign this contract. This contract would officially have you as we would be your patrons.
Can I skim over this this contract?
You may.
I would
think-
also like to do that over.
Yeah.
You know, I think Lynn also wants to do that. Contracts are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Contract.
what check are we making associated with that?
So
wait,
here,
don't I make it
allow
just
me
advantage?
to at least cover up it before I request any checks. So, of course, it is stated that every single person would get an equal share of the gold found within the City of Gold. From there,
Equal shit.
the city of it is also specified that in the untimely demise of Allura and Damien, the golden snake would still be given over to you all with the understanding of the password as to how to utilize it to find the City of Gold. So it is very much a type of like trust hold. They grant you guys full access and full knowledge on how to utilize a compass to uncover the ancient civilization that has, for all intents and purposes, roughly around $1 billion in gold.
The City of Gold. Are y'all just trying to find it, or
We are
y'all
trying.
just want the gold from it?
The reasonings for the gold is not of our desire to tell. Everyone needs gold nowadays. I'd imagine you all would understand the same.
I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Not wrong.
Yes, sir.
So, was there anything further that we have missed? In which case, now you may all do your investigation checks to try to uncover anything hidden on this.
Can I use mine to just give Gizzard the help
Yeah.
action?
So, so if it was just the two of you going over this contract, yes. However, there are multiple people, so this is a group check.
Dang. Okay.
You can kind of see.
Smart.
You can kind of see Oliver like looking at it.
20.
I
You
am
can see
blindly
Oliver
trusting
like
them. Let's go.
looking at it, but it's like he doesn't understand what he's looking at.
I got 7.
I
I
got
can't
7 as well.
read. I can't
I got a
read.
5.
He's
Oh god. Okay, I got a 15, but you said it's a group check, so should I roll inspiration, or it will Lynn's nat
Group
20
check
be-
is the more successes, the better.
Okay.
I got a natural
I-
20, so
Yeah.
that's
We
success.
did get a natural 20.
I hope.
I'll go ahead and add my D10 just to be safe, because
Like-
Lilura is very sensitive about contracts.
And then, is there anyone
Yeah.
else who wishes to add their D10 of inspiration from this too?
I used mine.
So that's
I
a
got a
20... 24 for Lilura.
and like everyone could kind of hear Oliver trying to like sound out the words. Trying to.
Oh god.
He's trying to not make it obvious that he doesn't know how to read.
Oh.
You see Allura? Look, Damien. It's trying to read. Oh, how precious. Allow us to help you. Damien comes on over and like holds Oliver's finger gently and helping Oliver scan the page while like right there next to his ear, reading the contract aloud word for word.
Fuck, that's fucked up.
I whispered to Lynn, it's not just me, they're creepy, right?
Oh, they're pretty weird.
They're creepy.
Yeah.
So,
Do I still do my investigation or not? Alright. I got a -1 to this, so
Mhm.
96.
and once again, you guys have a D10 of inspiration you can choose to add from the stew. And once again, inspiration is a per game thing. You use it or lose it.
I'll save it.
Just
Just in case I am able to use it.
Just in
Yeah.
case.
Save it
I think
too.
I'm comfortable where I'm at.
All right.
And like we have to sign this too, right? Out of character.
Yes. So,
Fuck.
all right. Everything seems in order.
Oliver's handwriting is actually bad. He spells his own name wrong.
Mhm.
He doesn't let it right. He feels bad.
Oh,
And
honey.
there's
Oh, honey, I so wish to help this time. You may. And Lilura this time helps your other hand out, and helps you write your own name, Oliver.
Oh, so gross.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
There's no part in this. Like, we can leave this contract whenever we like. We're not bound to your service in any way.
Well, then that would pretty much void the contract. Once signed, you're here with us until the deed is done. Just as also stated in the contract, we had to help with expenses for you all.
Yeah, that is nice. Lilura signs Thraxor's name.
Thraxor is like is about to mouth like some sort of like defiant thing.
You're coming with me, you know.
Yes.
I don't sign contracts, you know my family history.
Then you better do something to please me before I screech.
I will. Can you wear bow ties? I'll get you a bow tie.
Bow ties burn. I do not do fancy.
Okay, I will allow you every time you try to scare me, I'll at least pretend that you scared me.
3 times a day.
For a month.
Deal.
Deal. She shakes on it. Bargaining with my own familiar, what the hell?
I thought you didn't do contracts. Isn't that a contract in itself?
Verbal contract, I said I don't sign contracts.
And so,
Different.
Everyone has signed their name?
Yeah. Sign my name.
Alright. Wonderful. And so thus, we are now your patrons. And without further ado, allow us to properly introduce ourselves. We are aristocratic partners, and thus comes with all the perks. So, in Todd's Cauldron of Everything, there was an explanation as to different types of patrons and what their perks provide, such as our aristocratic perks reimburse you for your extraordinary expenses occurred as part of your work.
Oh.
You are granted immunity based off of the patron. So, for example, in this case, obviously, Silver Tongue doesn't touch you so long as you're under their service.
Nice, nice.
Luxury. Your patrons deigns to host you at their homes or in other luxurious accommodations for a brief period as reward for a job well done. And you guys even have a salary.
What's the salary?
The salary, because of this special mission, is the equal sharing of the billion gold.
Is equal share.
Dang.
Fair enough. But hey, at least we get our money back. Is once we buy the cart and.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now, allow us to showcase our transportation.
The Ford F-150.
Trying to find it quickly. Yeah, Oliver never learned how to read or write.
Yeah, that was a ball in his last game.
Yeah, but I feel like that was more of a choice rather than a tragic backstory.
No, well, I mean, he had a 9. That means he doesn't know how to read and write.
Yeah, he. Since he was like, dumped on the street as like a literal child, like single-digit child, he never learned how to read or write.
Oh my god, your backstory is so
Backstory.
Christ.
I didn't mean you should read the rest. I did not mean to make it as sad as it was. I'm sorry, as you had to read this.
It's okay.
Yo, where can we?
No, you're good.
It's okay, I appreciate that. I'm trying to find... Well,
Yeah, we love some grimdark.
Alright, I think this will do. I'm waiting for like this image to properly like finish loading, and then I'll be able to give it to you guys. There you go. Though this image is, instead of horses, it's camels.
Let's go.
Hope no big beast blows it up or something.
Why would that ever happen? That's a strange thing to be requesting.
Oh
Please,
man.
no.
Roach
Don't provoke the DM.
almost grasped the hippopotamus.
I'll fucking
Oh,
wrestle that big beast
man.
if I have to.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The
This is-
narrative compels me to set you all on fire.
And so this is a very large carriage designed to easily house the 8 of you, along with the fact that there are 8 camels. Sorry, not 8 camels, 4 camels overall. You can
Oh,
tell.
I presume we're also gonna have a driver for this, right?
Hmm?
Someone to actually be able to use this thing, drive it.
Lilura, you know we signed a contract as your employers.
Yes.
We're the ones that are driving,
That
is what
they're
he's saying.
expecting one of us. Okay, so. But what if none of us know how to drive a wagon?
Well, then you're
And-
going to learn on the job.
Oh my god. I look at Thraxor, Destroyer of Worlds, and I go, you don't happen to, in a past life, have proficiency in land vehicles, do you?
I destroyed all types of people. I conquered the lands, and I am the one who destroys carriages. So no.
So, okay.
Oh
Excellent.
Jesus, he's the DM.
Yes. Well, I'm likely going to be no use here.
Oh.
I have a sick ass herbalism kit.
I have a bottle of holy water.
I can disguise myself to look like someone who
So, be aware.
drives this.
The carriage is primarily
I got a rock.
is designed for comfort while transporting. It is not designed for resting in, and that's why there's still expected to be like tent setup and all that kind of stuff. And as well, the way it is that you enter the carriage from where you see the horses are, you can kind of like take the steps to go inside, and it is a little bit of an elevation because the storage is actually underneath the seats and it's stored from the back.
Wonderful.
So how do I actually let me actually just draw this out. That might be a little bit easier to explain. That's how you go in. That's how how the storage fits. You guys sit on top of the storage.
It's like one of those little buses.
Makes sense?
Makes
Yeah.
sense to me.
Yep.
Yes. So, who will be our drivers?
I'll drive for a little while if somebody wants to help.
I will help you drive.
Laura?
I am fairly certain that I will spook the animals. But if need be, I can help. I have excellent survival instincts.
Oh, we could just leave our packs here, right?
Oh, I'm not putting mine down.
I
Oh, you
am.
mean
It's
leave it
just
in-
weighing me down.
Oh, you mean leave it inside the Oh, well, that's actually a good idea.
Well.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and we have some barrels inside the wagon. They're filled with enough water to last us for a few days, but luckily enough, I'd imagine You all are resourceful enough to refill them.
I can just create water out of thin air.
And look at you. You get a gold star. Already pulling your weight more than some of the others.
Thank you.
You said you would reimburse us on whatever it is we needed for this journey, correct?
Yes, indeed. Though it
Alright,
is still up to our discretion whether or not it is worth reimbursing. So make sure you don't go overboard.
Well, how about I give you a short list and you let me know what is unavailable to your purchase. Does that sound fair?
We will gladly overlook some of your decisions.
Alright, and I'm gonna... Do I have paper? Does anybody have paper? I need some paper. I'm gonna write this all down. What else do we need? Let's get a list going.
I have some paper and a inkwell and quill.
Start writing some stuff down and hand it to our patrons here and see if we can't upgrade our travel just a little bit more.
Excellent.
So, we'll go ahead and do this. Assuming that, for the most part, they will, compile a list of things that you guys would like. Compile a list of things that you guys would like to hopefully acquire for this trip in the game chat. And while that's being compiled and we kind of take a look over it, I'm going to go ahead and begin the intermission because it is time for my child to be put to bed. So, audience, we will be back while our player characters decide what their patrons are going to be reimbursing for their trip this time, and we will be back in 20 or 30 minutes. All right, you're back, guys. I will be using my phone to be able to take a look as to what you guys put into this list. So go ahead and talk amongst yourselves, decide what you want to put, and then once you have it set, put it in game chat, and I'll take a look at it.
All right, perfect.
I will be back in 1 second.
Okay. So a couple of things I was looking to get was one, a climber's kit. I think that would definitely help us.
Ooh, yeah, for sure.
Maybe some ball bearings or caltrops would probably be good too.
Probably a lot of potions.
If we can get potions, that'd be great. Yeah.
What about I know it's...
Let's start typing this down. I'll put climber's kit. What did I just say? Ooh, crowbar would be good.
Oh, I already have a crowbar. I have a crowbar and a hammer.
Okay.
Inexplicably, because that doesn't seem like anything that Lilura would have. She also has a small bag of sand.
Wow.
In the middle of the fucking desert.
Yeah. Oh, here's
ball
a good
bearing.
idea. What about Canter of Endless Water?
Canter. I get the feeling it's not gonna happen.
I know, but still put it down. You never know.
Flask of oil is always good.
Yeah, he had a whole bunch of healing potions.
Rations.
I don't think we can get an endless water decanter, bro.
Hey.
Yeah, I know. I'm just tapping it in.
I can dream. I can very well dream.
Who heals? We have a healer. We have at least one.
Yeah, we have a life healer.
A singular healer.
One singular. So yeah, definitely get some potions. Who doesn't have rope? Does everybody have rope?
I think it all comes in any pack you get from the Kaitlyn station.
Yeah.
I don't. I traded my rope for a small bag of sand, apparently.
One rope.
Small bag of sand, and we have all the sand around us.
I know. I'm like, what the hell?
All right, so I put at least one. Wait, do we each need a climber's kit or just one climber's kit? Let me see.
Actually, can I get some ink and a quill?
I have ink and parchment and a pen if you want to use it.
Gotcha. That'd be much
Actually,
appreciated.
could I borrow? I'm gonna if I could borrow one of those parchments and some. Actually, no, some ink would be good. I'll say colored ink. I would like some colored ink.
Yeah, I don't have to write down my spells or anything because
Did I
pouch
do?
magic. But yeah,
Gotcha.
you go for it.
Yeah.
Just right down to
Everything.
booze.
Booze would be good.
Booze.
Booze. What kind of booze?
Yes.
Booze.
Any
You guys
kind.
want boobies?
Any kind that can take them away.
Oh, not boobies. I said booze.
Bees. Yeah, bees would be good. Let's get some bees.
Bees.
Do you like jazz?
Let's just, you know what? I actually like that. Let's just write that on the list and see what they say.
Bees.
A jar
Bees.
of bees.
I've got a job, Dad.
Our bees.
Jar of bees.
Oh, what else do we want?
A driver. Someone who knows how to drive a car.
Yeah.
Are there even bees in the desert?
No, come on. Wait, so...
If they're undead, they can be boobies.
Oh no. Huh.
What do you call an alligator in a vest?
I don't
An
know.
investigator.
Investigator.
Oh, I was gonna say a very dapper gentleman.
What has 4 wheels and flies?
No idea.
Nothing good. Oh, a plane.
A garbage truck.
Oh no,
Oh my
that's
god.
gross.
Yeah.
Any car if you're cool enough.
That's true.
Oh god.
Welcome back to 1955. Okay, I don't know why my Doc Brown sounded like Nixon. Welcome back to 1955. Someone said they had holy water?
I have holy water again,
Thank God.
inexplicably.
Ow. Oh, should we get like a, you know what? Maybe a trap. Like a hunting trap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's definitely from my haunted one background. I'm ready to. Oh, we should get a grenade launcher.
Yep.
What?
Oh, nice. Yeah, sure.
We should get an antimatter rifle as well, just in case.
I'm just scrolling through the other gear stuff.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we? Get
Oh, should we get some healers kits?
I spare the dying. But
If we
please spare me
have-
when I die.
That's true. Well, that's what the healing potions will hopefully be for.
Whole bunch
But
of
healer-
healing potions.
But a healer's kit would probably be okay.
Yeah, a healer's
Just a
kit.
healer's kit. Yeah,
Or
just in
two.
case. Yeah, it because it has multiple uses.
Yeah, it looks like here. Let me.
think
Like
I
I
have,
said,
like-
I'm just scrolling through gear.
It's like 3 or 5 uses, I think. That wouldn't be bad. It doesn't heal us, but it does stabilize us.
Just stabilize. Containing
We'll
badges.
keep-
10
We'll keep one
uses.
on hand. Yeah, oh my god. What is that? Like a medicine check? Who's good at medicine?
It's a medicine tech, yeah. So wisdom.
I am terrible at medicine right now.
I have a +2. I don't have any negatives. It's just like, what am I better at? I'm definitely
have
good
a
at
+1.
survival.
The only negative I have is just athletic.
Oh, I can deceive the shit out of somebody.
Oh, me too. Just look at that.
Look at us.
Dang.
I
little
can lie to people. I lie to people, I read people, and I can jump around and sneak around real well. And I can find my way around. That's about it.
Best I can do is read books.
You were
No,
right.
Ooh, books. Do we want books?
Ooh, Raincatcher. Thank you, Skittles.
Oh wait, how's that gonna work? And like,
Wait,
So, like,
you're in the desert.
So at night, actually this
Well,
is a
when we
real
just,
survival tip.
Wouldn't we
Yeah,
just set up
that's
barrels?
The barrels wouldn't. It doesn't have enough surface area, so you would want like something with a larger surface area. So say like flat tents. Tents.
Yeah,
would-
you're right. You're right. You're right.
I
was
watch
wrong.
way too much survival shit.
Bear Grylls.
And not Bear Grylls. It's actually more true crime and how
I
people
watched a lot of Bear Grylls as a kid.
survive.
It's always fun.
Yeah, that shit was funny. Now I'm gonna drink my piss.
I'm gonna drink my piss for survival. The cameraman drinking a Gatorade.
Do we need torch? I have torches, but do we need more? I mean, I have 10. I want
I
to.
have.
So,
So,
that sounds like
here's-
10.
Now, here's the
3.
problem I foresee. Like, getting across the desert is fine, but once we get to wherever we're going, we have no idea how much of this we're actually going to be able to carry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So,
Well, ideally,
what if
we
we
will
have-
always have the cart. So
ideally, but what if we have to climb down? Like, the climber's kit is great, but are we going to be able to take everything with us?
we wouldn't need to take everything. Like, we could make trips. I guess it depends. Like, everything depends, but
Throw it down the hole and hope it doesn't break.
Should we get like jugs?
How about a robot? Let's get a robot.
Oh, I definitely think we should get a robot. But should we get like jugs or a pitcher for like the moment when we have to, like when we do have to leave the cart and we just want to take water with us?
I mean, we
Well,
should
we
have
have a
water
water
skin.
We have water skin, but that's not a lot.
no. But we ideally won't be any further away than a day from the cart. So
Yeah.
Hopefully. If we
Yeah,
have
this-
to. We have enough rope to where if we have to lower down a barrel or two some hole, we should be fine.
yeah.
I'm not
Then we
like
just hand
I
it
don't
to the
know
goblin to
how
carry.
I don't know how involved like we're gonna get in this like Atlantis Lost Empire stuff. We're gonna have to like lower a cart down with ropes, but who knows?
We
Maybe.
do not have the
Yeah.
strength to lower a cart down.
I mean, you get some pulleys. Maybe you like pull it around a stagla might work. I don't know. I don't know how
Maybe.
physics works anymore. Oh, you know what? A repair kit would be good.
Oh yeah, for the
For the cart.
kite. For the cot. Oh, rain control is the thing.
Put a anti-fireball catch, dude.
Anti-fireball catcher.
Yeah. Don't want no weird stuff being thrown at us. Thank you for humoring me.
I'm just putting this on because I'm sure. I just can't wait to hear when he gets back. He's like, "What?
He's gonna get back and he's gonna be like, oh my god.
No. Let's see. I think we're doing pretty good as long as we have food and water.
We should also get a sled dog.
We should get a skyship.
We should get a gun.
John,
Soap. We need soap. Y'all are gonna smell bad. Well, we don't have enough water. Never mind. We don't have enough water for that.
what do you mean? I can just create water.
You can cast it a few times a day.
Yeah.
Then maybe
It
some
just,
soap.
it just uses his spell slots.
Get some soap.
If we take our time with it, we should be fine. Plus, we have a few barrels and stuff we can figure something out.
I
Yeah.
do have prestidigitation.
Yeah, I'm
so-
smaller, so I'll take less soap.
So
Hey,
you think it's not bad.
I've risen in the ranks by posting so much down here.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, look
Level
at me.
13.
Soap is what did it.
Praise the soap.
I'm level
That-
13, yeah.
That's the secret to level up quickly. Just type soap.
Bam,
Soap,
soap.
soap, 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 soap.
One of those in-game developing glitches. Like, if you type soap a number of times, you'll level up.
Super.
So...
Can we do like instant soup?
Book store. No, not that. Yeah.
Warship.
Mm. Ooh, you know what?
What? Warship is a good idea, I know.
10-foot hole.
10-foot fall.
Oh, we need a 10-foot pole.
Hey,
You-
don't
Oh, yeah.
question the man's madness.
Hey, you never know. There could be. Sometimes you might have to touch
9-foot hole?
something, and I'd rather do it from like 10 feet away. So
And you never know when you're gonna come across a pole vault
yeah,
Or a 9-foot hole.
or a 9-foot hole.
or 9-foot hole.
Just never
A
know,
9-foot
man.
chasm that we have to pole vault over.
Damn, dude. Not throw the stick.
We are dealing with snake people too. It might not be bad to have some antitoxin.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mm.
That's a good one.
Thinking about the fact that they're the ones who are reimbursing us, though, we might want to just buy that ourselves.
I mean, there's other animals in the desert.
They might have enemies, snake people
That's
enemies
true.
too.
That's true. Yeah.
We have a rope. Yeah, we have a pretty good list. I say this
Yeah.
is pretty
I
solid.
think that's good.
Yeah.
Pretty good list. A lot of little chuckles here and there.
No.
All serious, 100%, absolutely. We need every single. We need these.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think the big thing for me is communication. Because here I am on my honeymoon.
Is it weird that I want to ask for a small cage,
A small cage.
like a bird cage, like a small bird cage?
Why do you
A
want
little.
small
a
bird
little.
cage?
I don't trust. I don't
What do you
trust that.
want for it?
That snake.
Yeah.
That fucking snake.
Oh, the gold one?
Yeah.
We should also ask for serpent's scale armor.
That's true. Oh wait, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I can go for some studded armor.
Yeah. Can you ask for
Yeah?
some defense bracers too?
Belt of giant strength also would be great for me. Make my
Yeah.
7 strength at 21.
Hey man, they're uncommon, right?
Yeah, you're right.
But also serpent scale armor, so I can use my dex as
Yeah.
How much can we be reimbursed?
Is this all?
Is that all?
I can't tell if he's being serious or not.
I'm gonna need a.
I could
gonna
get
need
some plate armor.
Gonna need a dragon hide belt. Thank you.
Oh, Tim, get your mountain door that belt, the 21 strength belt.
Oh.
Antimatter rifle.
Oh, did you put that on the list?
I said please on that one.
You did.
Can I get a railgun? Can I get a storm giant belt, please?
Can I get?
Don't forget your scroll of summoning terror.
How could I forget?
Storm giant belt, please. We'll take
take
5.
five. In this
So fucking-
extremely unmagical continent, we're gonna get so much magical armor. Oh, magical items.
I need to carry the entire being for 2.
Fucking king over here, dude.
No, happy drugs.
dude.
Drugs.
Best I can do is one.
He's gonna say, okay, you get everything on your list, and I'm gonna be like, perfect. Mountain strength, serpent scale armor.
Is serpent scale armor light enough,
Is that-
babe?
No. I would be uncovered.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
summon. But
Oh.
I get to use my entire deck as my AC, so I'll get an additional +4 on my AC.
Nice.
It's really good, and then if I get 2 more additional AC plus, I'll have a full +5 in dex. It's really good with some armor.
It is.
I don't know how much I can raise my.
I have like
AC.
7,000 points and
Wow.
you spend them.
I only get 18 AC right now.
Only.
I only have 14. It's very sad.
I only have 17 AC.
I have 13, man.
I
mean,
have 17.
next-
I'm a front fighter.
next level I'll have 19,
I have 18 AC.
and then when
There's
I
no
up my
level.
wisdom more, I'll probably have like what 20, 21 if I up my wisdom all the way.
What do I want to do for my level up? Do I want feet? Do I want feet?
Well, we'll get
Whoa,
so
you
many
want
feet.
what now?
You want feet? You want
Damn.
feet pics, dude?
I'll put that on the
You're
list.
I'm-
Put that on the
That's-
list. Feet pics,
Oh
please.
shit, it's 12 o'clock. I'm 24 now.
Happy
Hey,
birthday!
happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday!
Oh, but
24.
actually,
I feel like an old ass man. It's crazy.
What?
breastplate would also be really
24
nice.
isn't old.
I think
Because my back hurts a lot. That's why I feel like.
No. Oh, don't worry. Once you hit 30, things just stop working when you hit 30.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's all good.
I'm at 28 and my ribs decided to be like, hey, do you know what it feels like to hurt to breathe? And I was like, oh, that's cute.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was turning 30 and my entire intestinal system was like, hey, you ever had just the worst pain in your life?
That sounds terrible.
Tyler, same. I saw a meme today that
Yeah.
said, I poop my feelings, and I was like, that's so real.
Yep.
It's so real.
Yeah, this one's for you, Hive. Let me post it real quick.
Xeno's like, I'll let you have all the stuff you want, but every encounter's gonna be treated like level 15.
I mean, you're probably not wrong.
He's typing. He's typing a lot.
I'm scared.
He's been typing the last few minutes.
He's gonna be really practical about it and be nice and be like, these are the things you can get instead of.
I think the first list is all of the
It'd be the
anti-fireball
plate on
measures.
Do I want arrows? How many arrows do I have? I have 20 arrows. I think I'll be fine.
Oh, I probably should get more crossbow bolts.
I
How many
get-
do-
I gave you like my 20, right?
You did. I have 40. We should be good then.
Yeah.
It's not like you
honestly,
fire more than one at a time.
yeah, I probably only use the arrows for like trying to reach stuff or get to stuff, but do I have anything ranged? No, I should probably keep those on me actually, yeah. Yeah, keep that with me. I'll take a human foot.
Just a single human foot.
Yeah. I need to replace that card that I lost.
You need to replace that card.
Yeah. So that's why I have
Fully
some
when you were
cardings.
like, I'm gonna pull out the cards. I was like, do you have a deck of many things?
I do. No, I don't. It's just a.
What background did you
It was
get a
every
deck of
card.
many?
It was just a deck of It was a deck of cards that I have that are marked. I use that to win. I like to think that Lynn uses that to like cheat people out of money.
Imagine if there's
Oh, for
just
sure.
a deck of regular things.
It'd be like,
Um,
oh, you get a pair of like normal clothing and stuff like that.
I'm googling
That's
it. I'm
awesome.
sure somebody's homebrewed that.
Yeah.
You get one candle.
You get 2 copper.
You get one candle that never goes out.
You see,
The problem is
see,
it
Brad-
never goes out.
you see,
That-
Brad,
yeah.
I'll never have to use that advantage for my attacks because I actually have pack tactics.
What?
I literally have.
Oh, that's right. That'd be great if you were rogue. Wait, what are you? You're a monk, right?
Yeah, I'm a monk. Canine. I'm a wolf subrace of the canine race.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
There's a hellhound subrace as well, I think. Some others. It was a bitch making this because I had to like copy paste stuff, but they don't tell you at all how to fucking use the homebrew like race stuff.
Mm.
There's
Oh, so
no
did you-
tutorial.
You did create your own lineage?
Yeah, I had to make the race and sub race because there wasn't like any good like ones out there.
Good doggos.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you've been granted inspiration because it's your birthday.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that.
It's your
And
birthday.
Yep.
Happy birthday from all of
all of
us
us
to
to
you.
you. Wish it
We
was
probably will die because you know he's gonna.
Sue.
Yeah, I stuttered.
I gotcha. Also, I cannot find a deck of regular things, but I definitely think that we should homebrew one.
That'd be amazing.
Dice I can get.
It's like you roll like a D100, but it's just like rations, a jug.
I feel like I was gonna be
Definitely.
like, I didn't ask because I was like, that's too crazy of an item to have at the start of the campaign, but like, witch-wise, tarot cards are like such a thing. And with my whole like specking this out as a witch, I thought that would be
Yeah.
fun. I kind of love the idea of her having a deck of mundane items.
If only I had. T8, except that's a D6, right?
Oh my god, there is somebody on Reddit who made a deck of mundane things.
Yeah.
The Fool. The card fizzles into dust, a cloud that solidifies into a cranky old donkey, complete with saddlebags and a lead.
What the hell?
That's a free donkey.
The Empress. The card flutters into a beautiful and elegant gown and will fit the nearest female presenting person. It is embroidered with silver thread.
Oh, that sounds nice. Be perfect for Namielle.
I love that. Oh! Our buff little goblin wearing a beautifully silver embroidered dress. I love this.
How'd I balance out with pack tactics spread?
Oh my god.
I didn't.
I
I also
I
have
did.
advantage on perception checks that rely on smell.
Nice.
I just ripped my body apart and I can see where it went.
I just scream at my
What?
locket until my patron listens to me.
Where did I put my tooth? Oh, there it is. What was I looking
Okay, well, I don't live very long.
Oh,
Oh.
That's cool.
The highest I could probably go is like 70 years old before I die.
What? Dude, the longest mine goes is 80.
But that
That's not my much.
listen, no, put it like honestly 50. I'm surprised if I make it to like 40 or 50 because
There's
just-
a race that literally lived like 17 years.
What?
Yeah.
What race is that?
they're
Oh, I
basically
can't remember. I was scrolling through a bunch of races.
That sounds like, I don't know. Isn't orc like they go up to like 60? I think. But 17. Shit, dude.
Isn't that where like you're mature at like age like 2 or 3 or something? It's like dog. It's like dog years.
Doug.
Crazy.
oh I'm mature around the age of 10.
Oh, I'm a bumblebee.
Oh, it's big dog.
Exotic.
Dog needs around 18 months. It usually between 10 and 15 years.
Damn, that's dope, dude. Big dog.
I mean, Oliver's basically getting around his like midlife crisis soon, so
Man.
he's already getting there. He's gonna have to get put down like Old Yeller when he gets old.
Oh my god.
I love you, Old Yeller.
You ever read the book like Where the Red Fern Grows or whatever? I think that's what it's called.
Yeah.
God, I hate that book. It made me cry too much. But fuck. That book is so fucked up.
Yep. You ever read Watership Down?
I have not.
It's about a bunch of. It's like bunnies that are just brutally killing each other.
Damn.
I think I've heard of that.
Alright,
Hey!
yeah.
Climber's kit, crowbar, caltrops, oil flask, 3 healing potions per person.
Ooh.
Rations will be supplied by them. 1 50-foot hemp rope, 10 parchments of regular
Whoa.
ink per person. That's good. 10
Nice.
booze. No booze. I said 10 booze. No booze, no bees in or out of jar form. No,
Dang it.
no hunting trap. That is on you. Raincatcher. Soap will be provided. Repair
Nice.
kit, yes. 1 10-foot pole. 10 uses of anti-toxin. Studded armor for those who are only proficient in light armor.
Plate armor.
Great.
Yeah.
I am proficient in light armor.
I am
Wait,
proficient
those-
in no armor.
Studded armor for those who are only proficient in light armor?
Can
As
it be like
in-
just proficient?
You are only proficient in.
I'm gonna specify that.
Yeah, that's what I was say that.
Damn, no bees. That kind of
In or out
Yeah.
of jar form.
sad.
Oh, I did it.
Couple days, I'm already around. It's surreal at the same time.
Oh, what about the healer's kit? I don't see that on there.
We did not get the healer's kit.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put that on there, so if we
It's
if we didn't
no,
get
no,
it,
no,
we
I
didn't-
saw that you put it on there. Just
yeah.
I don't see it as a no either.
I think with the 3 healing potions per person will be good.
Totally
we can
fair.
we can also we can feed it to each other. So
It's
We have
very
a walking
true.
healing potion.
We
It's
do.
true.
all right,
Yeah, neat.
so climber's kit. I'll
We
add
have, to
that.
drink, we have to drink from the goblin.
Oh,
That sounds a lot
When you
more
clearly
ominous.
have. What if I don't have better armor?
Climber's kit. Adding that
Damn.
backpack. What else? What was the other stuff? Yes, they do not want to pay for something when you clearly have better armor. Also,
Oh.
armor-wise, they can spend more. I would have no issues with plate.
Please, in fact.
I
request
think I
it.
understand.
dude, this thing's ominous as hell.
Well, I mean,
I am weak as hell, so I will not be getting plate armor. Thanks, though.
I mean,
I probably
armor.
can't do. I probably can't do half plate. In fairness.
I probably could do half plate
Make it work. I'll make it work.
or breast. Can I do a breastplate?
I'll
Okay,
make it work
breast-
because I can just put my backpack in there. Make it work.
Bless you.
That it was. It would only increase my armor class to 17 again, but if I get studded.
I think I have studded on my character right now, right?
You have studded? I didn't even get studded.
Well, because remember we looted it
Oh,
from
that's
that guy.
right. Yes.
I was at a we 11 armor class.
16. Oh, maybe breastplate would be better, or half plate. Wait, what did he say? Wait,
He said I
Same
can do
plate.
half plate. So
half plate? Yes.
yeah.
Take a loan of for further just. Yes, they don't want to pay for something when you clearly have better.
Very much tonight, we kind of, had a sense of confidence and conviction we were.
Okay, so
I mean, I can do heavy armor, but I don't want
We're
to.
back.
I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not strong. So yeah.
What is he gonna play into the factor that heavy armor does make you like
Oh.
Then, yeah,
For
sure.
or slow if you're weak. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do.
Yes, indeed. We are back.
half plate.
So,
Yay.
No booze.
so
Or
it's your
bees.
defense, right?
Or bees.
Or bees.
I wanted a gun.
Can you like just feed into my like character's addictions a little bit, please?
What about a record player?
Just wait till they find out about the drug addiction.
Oh no.
drugs are not permitted, or at least drugs are not to be worried about when they probably carry their own.
Oh,
He got a
very
whole
true.
thing of spice on him.
Hey, Zeno, can I do a breastplate instead of half plate?
Yes, ma'am. Any armor you guys request is accommodated for.
Oh, cool. Acer's the defense. Gotcha. They're like armor.
Alright. Well, I guess I'll do a breastplate then if they're willing to do that.
Hold
I
on.
think that's the best I can do without Cool.
It's the best for weight and AC.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. I already have a shield, so I'm good there. We're probably gonna keep everything else in the truck. Okay. I'm gonna start adding the rest of the stuff into.
Yeah, I'm putting the. I have a chest, that we can store on the cart. So I'm putting like the rain catcher, repair kit. I can put like that stuff that we for sure won't need on the go in there.
Yeah, climber's kit is probably gonna go in there as well.
Okay, I can put that in
Wait, Dino, did you say any armor we want?
Any armor that is not magical in nature. They will not pay for +1 adamantine or anything of the accord.
So, could I do my serpent scale armor?
This feels like it's gonna backfire.
Is your serpent scale armor a specific type of armor that is magically imbued?
Oh, it's a suit of magic armor. Never mind. You said no magic armor.
That is correct.
If you plate armor, that's really expensive.
Yeah, when the armor
3
is magic.
potions of healing. Got those.
Oh yeah,
Let's not go to this. You guys are in a location. You guys are not only in a location, but a country that doesn't really like abide by magic casters. So don't like asking for magic items is pretty rare. Potions are still seldom uncommon because they're seen as necessary magic.
Hey, what's the hate with magic around here? I don't.
It's steeped in the country's tradition because they grew. Long ago, the blue countries were locations where magic did not exist, and magic wasn't introduced until the red or the green countries started migrating over. So it's more of like built-in tradition that they only revere strength over magic.
Okay. I totally forgot. I didn't know we were in like a blue place. Then now I remember. I see. I remember some world.
Such a weak boy.
Can I summon
Who wants to carry the antitoxins? Should I do it?
Oh.
We probably should spread those out, right?
True. There's 6 of us, so 2, 4.
Don't forget this as well. The contract binds that the items will not be in your possession once you're no longer in their patronage, because these are items that are expensive for you.
Yeah, that's crazy. You guys are
of
all
course,
gonna...
though, you know, things might change in the future.
I see. Can I still want mace?
Yeah, we kill our own patrons.
You may sell your mace for half the price that it's worth, and it's always stated in your character sheet.
Okay, it's 2 gold and 5 silver pieces, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What if I cast?
I wouldn't
I'm
be
not
surprised.
doing it, but what if I do cast Distort Value on it?
Big brain.
If you do,
Big brain.
you may attempt to cast Distort Value. Would you please describe me what the spell does?
So Distort Value, it's a lot. You can cast this object on no more than 1 foot on a side, doubling the object's perceived value by adding illusionary flourishes or polish to it, or reducing its perceived value by half with the help of like dents and stuff. Anyone examining it to ascertain its true value with a successful intelligence investigation check against my spell save DC.
So it is a contest. If you do get found out, the punishment is far worse than in the red or green areas.
Ooh.
I won't.
Wait, what?
I won't.
So
Never know. Some of these shopkeepers have been level 20 adventurers.
So with that out of the way, is there any questions you guys have, or anything else you guys have?
Who needed the rope? We requested the rope for
It was me.
someone.
I've put it in my
Okay,
inventory.
you got the rope. We'll keep the rations. The rations will be supplied. Oil flask and caltrops.
Do you want to put those in my chest?
Well, yeah, let's put the caltrops and the oil flask in there. antitoxins, yeah, I think we should spread those out. I'll just take one. Just in case. I'll take one, so that's 9, so that's 5 split to 9, so I guess some will get 2 and some will get 1?
Yeah.
Unless one... Who wants to get just 1 and then everybody else gets 2? Or should we just have everybody get 1 and then just leave the rest?
I don't care either way.
Sorry, what are we talking about for?
We're talking about the antitoxins. We're trying to figure out how to divvy that up. Because we have 10.
I mean, just
We're
do 2
good.
each, right? Oh,
Yeah.
wait, ones and twos. Ones and twos.
Two of us will only get 1.
I'll
Alright.
take one.
I'm
I
fine
have,
with
I have
one.
I have advantage against spells and other magic effects, so like that could
Okay.
be poison too. So
So, perfect. You and I will get 1. Everybody else gets 2 uses of the antitoxin.
Okay,
Everyone gets one.
cool.
Repair kit
No.
we'll leave in the...
The repair kit I have in my thing,
I
yeah.
will be RB.
Soap will be provided. We have got the rain catcher. I
Yep.
got my 10-foot pole. Happy
Great.
about that. Flask, caltrops, crowbar, climber's kit will leave in your chest. We have potions divvied out. Rations will be supplied. You got your robe. Everybody's got some parchments and ink now. No booze, no bees, no jars, no traps.
No
I
Battlestar
think that's-
Galactica. Okay.
No, I think we're
We're
good.
Alright. And so with this, they explain, we'll be making a pit stop at a town. From there, the snake will be able to do its work.
all right, let's get on our way. Let's head out. I think we're ready.
That's good.
Hold on, guys.
All good. Oh, we also need to figure out who's gonna hold the snake. Didn't they?
Who?
Wasn't that one of the conditions that we were gonna be the ones that would hold the snake?
Yeah.
So someone's gotta do it.
And they're gonna learn how to.
Should we roll for it?
We can roll.
Please
We're
don't
like-
make me hold the snake.
Lowest
mean-
roll has to hold the snake.
No, Shaw has to roll the snake.
Yeah, sure.
Alright,
D20, right?
D20.
roll it.
Flat
D20.
Remember,
Rollies,
The snake,
rollies.
the snake is usually on
Lowest
Lilura
roll.
unless something should happen to her.
Oh, I got a
Yeah,
5.
14. Okay.
I got a 16.
Guess who's
Oh,
holding
so
the
it's
snake?
on our patron, unless something happens to her. You said.
Yes, and exactly. The patron, the request of the patron is that it will be on them, unless something
Okay.
were to happen to them.
Oh,
So-
okay.
But
So
you
we can
guys-
roll again when the time comes, but at
Yeah.
this moment.
you
At
should.
this moment,
As
I
of right
mean-
now, you guys are snakeless.
Okay.
Nicholas. Feels bad, man.
I know, right? So we'll be making the pit stop along the way. We have, in order for the snake to work its magic, and perhaps saying hi to an old contact of ours. Worry not, they will not be joining us along the mission. It's more of an insurance case, so that way people can know who's accompanying with us, as well as where we plan on going. So, if we should meet our demise, we at least have people who would understand where we'd be gone. After all,
Sounds good.
you guys would rather be accounted for should your bodies go dead in the desert.
That's not gonna happen under my watch.
I
Bear
like,
me under the sand.
I like you, little goblin.
Thank you.
Alright. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get things going, shall we? And so, off you guys go. There are still encounter checks within a region. Since the village is 2 days away, we're gonna go ahead and have Oliver do us our first encounter check for the campaign.
Let's go.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You want high numbers, right?
You want low numbers.
Oh, we want low numbers. Hold on, low
I got a
numbers.
low number.
Let's go!
5 out of 5.
So. Wow. So you already got a pretty
Don't
good
say
one.
that.
You got
I wanted the high number.
The weather effect you got was a scorching sandstorm.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm about to tell you what a sandstorm is and what a scorching day does. So
Yeah, I've heard this. I've heard the song.
when moving through a dry climate, powerful gales lift the particles on the ground, limiting visibility. All creatures are partially obscured if they are more than 20 feet from you. This sandstorm also has the same effect as high winds. So if you try to move against the winds, which are going from east to west, then you have a -10 movement speed, and range attacks have disadvantage when shooting into the wind. On top of this, sorry, all the weather effects are giving me clear skies and light clouds. I'm trying to pull up what the scorching heat does. Oh, here we go. Scorching
Clearly,
heat.
it's clear skies.
Blistering heat that is unpleasant to travel in. Your armor and clothing stick to your bodies from the sweat. Creatures that attempt to travel during daylight hours require twice the rations of water, and creatures that travel for 4 or more hours or engage in heavy activity for 1 or more hour during the day do not immediately take a short rest or long rest under cover. And do not immediately take a short rest or long rest under cover. You must make a Constitution saving throw, or you gain a level of exhaustion. All fire-based rolls are increased by 2, and all cold-based rolls are decreased by 2. And with that, alright, here we go. As you guys are traveling through, who is currently the driver?
Lynn.
I believe I started out this leg of the journey, yeah.
Alright. So, could you give me a perception check, driver?
Perception, absolutely. 13, I believe.
13?
Yeah, I mean, we're a little ways into this. I'll add that inspiration since it's only used for this. It's a D10, I believe, right?
Yes.
Alright, 8, so that brings it to 21.
Wonderful. You spot over a dozen what look like strange little creatures, bat-like impish creatures made of dust, sleeping in the sand.
Kinda just knock on the window a little bit and for Damien or Laura and just point that out and say, something we should be worried about.
Oh, you're referring to the dust methods. Little dust devils, if you will. Try your best to go around them. They can be a nuisance on trips like this.
Thank you for the input. I will comply.
So, I need you to do me a driver skill check. This is based on dexterity.
Alright, just
because
straight dex roll?
Yeah, straight dex roll because there's no proficiency.
Alright. 19 plus 4 is 23.
Perfect. You managed to maneuver the vehicle around the dust methods and to avoid their perception, and you guys successfully get through a day without any sort of crazy combat.
Yay.
Yay!
And so, you all benefit from a long rest as we move on to the next day. Gizzard, would you please roll the next encounter check of the campaign?
Let's go. Low numbers. Low numbers.
Get
Nat
a nat
20,
20
baby.
right now. Get a nat 20.
Seven?
Alright, so it's clear skies with light clouds today. Or sorry, it's rough overall clear skies with an occasional light cloud. While traveling, anyone who's kind of like perusing and looking outside the windows of the caravan sees a small circle on the ground, devoid of plant life, black and scorched on the side of the road. In the center of the circle is a clay pot.
Say we do our best and just drive right along past it.
Yeah,
We don't touch it. We just keep on moving.
Ow, but I wanted to. Oh.
No, that's not.
I mean, I want to know though.
We can ask Gizzard to make an Arcana check.
I
Is it
could
on top?
also
I can do that.
send my chill touch over there and just see what happens.
Let's make a check first.
All right.
I will do Arcana check. Not 20. 26.
Hey.
Actually, I know what to do. Hold on.
He knows how to kill us.
All of a sudden, you
know.
all die.
I'm going to
Reroll
give
new
an
character.
image. I'm gonna give an image that certain people in the party would understand to know what the fuck those pots do.
Please don't do this to me.
Oh God.
In D&D images is what the pot looks like.
Hey.
My fucking god.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, we're ignoring this shit.
Ignore it.
Ignored.
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 And so.
Ignored.
Or we could just roll through it.
Oh.
So-
Or yes. I don't care.
I'm
Yeah,
guessing
we
this
just-
is a
we just
reference to
ignore
a game that I still haven't
dangerous-
played.
dangerous pot that can, in this case, instead of inflicting whatever game status effect, it inflicts a madness.
That's
Yeah, that's-
terrible, dude.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah,
no curse.
that's-
Got it.
That's when you.
Very
That's when you.
bad.
Wait, that's when you hit it.
When you near it, I think.
Oh, when you're near it. I thought it was when you hit it. I was like, well, if we just take it. But when you're just near it, then yeah, let's.
No, that sounds yeah.
I mean, that just sounds really fun, but yeah. Alright, fine.
And so, continuing on forward, you guys finally arrive at the next village. Let me go ahead and pull up location names.
We're new in town.
I know, right?
It's like that John Mulaney joke.
Oh, here we go.
Isn't that what we talked about last time?
Here we go.
It is. It's that voice.
You have arrived.
Yeah.
You have arrived at the small village of Abain. Abain. The small village looks to be primarily occupied with Yanti, all of which eyeing the cart, but seeing Damien and Lura wave over them clearly causes their skeptical gazes to turn away.
Seems like they hold a lot of power here.
We really are quite fortunate to be traveling with such powerful beings as yourself. I see.
Oh, yes. I believe, well, it's at this point no obviousness. No hiding it. We are aristocrats.
Yes, I know you had said that. I didn't know that the Reach was 2 days' travel far.
Oh, how do I explain this properly? We are among some of the aristocrats of this region.
It's quite interesting. You'll have to regale us with stories around the campfire sometime.
Yes.
We'll
I'm
regale you the
interested in that
stories
as
when we
well.
get into competition. And so, go ahead and park over here. We'll be not even 5 minutes.
Alright. Pull the cart over here.
Would it be wise of us to accompany you to meet these contacts of yours for, I don't know, in a brief introduction? I know that you said that you wanted to tell them of who you were traveling with. Would it be wise to show our faces to them so they can put a face to the name?
Oh, worry not. I've been watching you all, and I've already been doing this. One of the beautiful things about being raised in such regal fashions is that you build up a take for the arts. And she showcases a sketchbook that has each of you guys drawn exactly to how you imagine your characters.
Oh, wow.
That is rather remarkable.
Mhm.
May I, after our journey is over, take that, hang it in, I would love to hang a self-portrait in my shack.
I see no issue with making a duplicate. These are the ones that need to be presented to the insurance.
Oh, of course, of course.
And so, we'll be a minute. Stay in the cart, and if anyone asks you anything, ignore them. It's better to not answer than to give a false answer.
Okie dokie artichoke.
The two of them go on down and go inside of this large building with tinted windows all over.
Hey, would somebody join me outside here for a moment?
Yes.
Would you mind, yeah. Hi, would you mind sitting here and just making sure that nobody bothers me for a moment?
Oh, yes. I see where you're going with this, and I think we had similar thoughts. Go for it.
Yes, so I'm gonna use my eerie token feature. I'm assuming that they still have that nail somewhere on them, and I'm gonna go into it, and I'm gonna perceive wherever it is that they're at. I can go into a trance that lasts for about a minute. I'm gonna give it they walk into the building, I'm gonna count to like 10 Mississippi, and then I'm gonna go in.
All right, here.
With into the trance.
I'm gonna get you what you hear in a bit. I will be right back.
All right. Just want to make sure that everything's on the up and up. That's all.
Yes, I'm going to also say to our other companions while you're trancing, and I'll tell you this after you're back up. Does anybody else get the vibe that maybe they are not planning on coming back?
Oh, I thought they were planning on sacrificing us. To be perfectly honest.
Oh, I think it might be the other way around, and then they're going to frame the murders on us.
Well,
Considering the excellent detail-oriented sketches that she made.
They don't seem like the type that would want to kill themselves.
No, but maybe...
Fake their death.
Yes.
Fake their death, maybe, but...
Make themselves disappear.
Then why would they buy us everything?
Because they're going to get it back anyway.
True, but still, it seems like an awful lot of trouble to go through. Unless it made it seem like we were skipping town.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm not here, so never mind.
So here you go. You use your ability to perceive and listen in on their conversation. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so
I can see and hear from where the token is located.
Hello, shopkeep. Why do you speak to me in such an ugly language? Sorry, slip of the tongue. When you get used to traveling with people who speak the common tongue, you forego your own natural ancestry for more primitive language. Right. Well, they begin speaking in Draconian.
No, I don't. I
Is it
don't speak.
Draconic?
I don't speak that.
So,
Oh, well.
does your ability
Me
allow you?
standing over here.
Does your ability allow you to both perceive through vision and sound, or no?
It is vision and sound. Yes, from wherever. It says during this trance you can see and hear from the token as if you were located where it is. I will let you interpret that however you decide.
Seeing as how you put it inside of an object, you both are unable to understand the language and unable to see anything beyond what you had stored your article inside of.
Cool.
So a lot of this information is lost on you.
I really need to learn some more languages if I'm going to keep doing this.
So,
Alright, I'll stay there for the whole time just to make sure nothing else happens, but...
Yeah. And so, after, a few minutes, they come back out, and you guys see them even bow towards the inside of the building, and then proceed to walk back towards the cart.
Well, that was rather useless. You don't by chance speak Draconic, do you?
Oh.
No.
I do not.
I only know Common, Goblin, and Celestial.
I mean, I can always cast
Comprehend language.
I can.
do
I can.
I do
I
speak
can.
Draconic.
Oh,
Good to know.
It's one of the only languages I can really, read and know how to write in.
Do you understand it if someone spoke it?
I can speak it too, and yeah, I'm very
Good to know.
fluent in Draconic.
That's really good to know.
That makes two of us.
Could you see if you could like remember what they said in another language?
I'm assuming I can't.
Make that history check. Hit that nat 20.
I mean, I'll let the DM decide if that's even a possibility.
Maybe an insight check would get you kind of like how you can kind of feel the vibe of a conversation from the way it's pronounced.
Absolutely, I would love to do an insight check if that's possible.
Yes, right.
Gotcha. Would I be able to add a bounty hunter point on top of this to roll an additional die?
I'll allow you.
Alright, so I get to add a d12 on top of this roll. Alright, 13 plus 23 in total.
And so, you get the feeling like while they were speaking the truth, while you can get the feeling like they did definitely go into it for insurance's sake. There's something more to the term shopkeep that meets the eyes. Especially when they explain to you that it's more insurance, so you assume that that's more of a code name than anything.
Alright, that's something to think about for a little while.
so Zeno, I had something occur to me that I don't know if it would have occurred to Lilura. Can I make some sort of check to see if it would have occurred to her?
What is the check for?
I kind of organically pieced together a possible situation of what's going on, but I just don't know if Lilura would have pieced it together the same way.
How do you go about listening and perceiving things? The wisps, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I think so. I think that she kind of... I mean, she sees ghosts basically everywhere, so I think maybe she draws a little bit of...
Okay, so you're trying to...
information from that.
You won't be able to glean insight on what happened inside the building, but glean the insight based off your surroundings, yes.
Yeah, I think so.
So, a lot of the ghosts in this town appear to be a mix of different types of humanoid races, though not a single one is a Yanti ghost. And all of these ghosts happen to have shackles around their neck and wrists.
Okay. I think, yeah. So, Lilura, before they come back, is going to kind of look into the carriage and go, does anyone else find it suspicious that these two have so much power and we're going to a golden city? Does that... We know that the civilization of this golden city was possibly wiped out. Is it possible that they are descendants of this civilization?
I mean, that would make sense, especially the fact that this... What is it? So the snake, was it an...
And they also have this golden snake that can lead us there.
Yeah, is it an object? Did they enchant it to find the place, or is it something that's been passed down to find the place? And if that's the case, then the snake must have possibly come from the wherever we're going, which would make sense.
Why didn't they have it at the start?
Somebody stole it from them.
Or they stole it from somebody else.
It really feels like that there's some kind of malicious intent when finding this place.
I don't know if it's malicious intent, but I think that they know a lot more than they're leading on, is what I'm getting at.
Oh, absolutely.
These folks got all this power. Why do they need all that gold?
Why do they need us to bring them there?
Yeah, why do
Why
they
can't they
need
have
that?
other Yuan-Ti, other people who are under their control already?
And
How
they
do
seem like they seem powerful enough to get stronger people to
Oh,
take
they're
them.
extremely powerful.
Hey,
Yeah.
Zeno, how many people does it look like there are here? Like, how many Yanti?
We'll give it like a medium, like a small town's population.
Like 1,000,
Hundreds?
more, less, hundreds?
Maybe like
Dozen?
300.
Few hundred?
Yeah.
Weird situation.
And for all we know, they'd be, I don't know, maybe a cult.
I mean, we could also be saving their civilization. I just don't know. I think that they are connected to the
Well,
city.
they said that they're, at least what they told us, is that they were going to split the money with us.
So they don't really care about the money.
They don't care about
They
the money.
don't.
They're
So what's in
At
there?
least,
what's
maybe.
in the
There's some.
city?
But what's in the city then? You
That's
know what
my
I mean?
question.
Like,
And for
I
all
guess
we
we-
know, they could be trying to resurrect something, right?
Yeah.
a giant snake.
Or maybe saving, like I said, saving their civilization. If they were mostly wiped out and this is what's left, they could be.
I like that you keep going back to say that they possibly are just trying to save their own race, and we're just a bunch of judgmental dicks that are like, what
Yeah.
are they trying to do?
It
It's
could be
entirely
that.
possible. Maybe we are just a bunch of judgmental dicks, and we just don't know any better.
Oh, I just want more
so
information.
They're being secretive, so it's not
Yeah.
like they're giving us a reason to trust them.
But-
You know what I mean?
Hold on,
They're
let me
giving me a very untrustworthy vibe.
Let me also add into this as well. It is well known that Yanti do exist outside of this like nature. It's definitely like a this is the exception, not the standard.
I've seen folks like them before. They're definitely around.
Mhm.
I don't know. Something doesn't feel right.
Yeah, these two particularly.
I suppose we'll know more when we get there.
Mhm.
I think we should gently prod them for more information, just so we know what to expect when we get to the city. Because it could be that they are in it for the money. It could be for altruistic reasons of wanting to save something, or they spoke to the snake like it was their child that they hold very dear. I wonder if there's more of them in the city.
Can't hurt to ask.
Yes. I think I'm probably one of the least people to go around asking them for things because I just
Well,
don't
I'm pretty
understand.
good with people, so.
Oh, that's good. But okay, I just wanted to bring that up because I think that they're far more connected to the city than we originally thought. For good or for bad.
Hello.
I'm unsure. Just thought I'd bring it up.
Find everything alright?
Oh, just having some general wonderment about how we're gonna approach wherever it is we're going. Just making sure we have everything in order. And you? Is everything good with you?
Yes. We have arranged insurance. Everything will be fine. They know our faces, they know your faces, so if something were to happen to us, a search party will come and make sure to keep an eye out. We told them that the longest this mission should take is at least a month.
That is
Inside
quite
check.
Quite a journey.
quite a journey, but also it seems like such a short time for an entire city.
That's at least hoping the best. Of course,
Oh,
the
yes.
the insurance did at least ask what the worst outcome could be, and we stated 3 months.
Okay. I was going to say 1 month seemed very optimistic, but the words escaped me.
Well, we do have a magical compass that will guide us directly to the city.
This is true. It does cut out the issue of getting lost in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Beware. The compass will point to where it is, so we can always change the trajectory and get lost without knowing the true way of north.
I'm pretty good about telling which direction we're going. I think we'll be okay.
Back
Well,
might be the issue,
why
is
is
what you're
everything
saying.
always north?
Do we have a map? Do we not get a map? Is that the one thing we forgot to get?
Oh my god.
We're in a city.
You're trying to get. There's a map of the different routes, but we're trying to go into a desert. There's no
this
map
is true.
of a desert.
Or
Oh,
if
it's
there was, it would just be flatland.
Exactly.
If there was just a map of the continent, I was just wondering, just so I could keep a general idea as to where we were in the. But if not, then, well.
Completely understood. I'll be right back.
It would be hard in a desert without like land objects like mountains, or if we sit like, on the coastline, it'd be really easy to tell.
Well, this is why, I got the parchment and ink, just so I can keep track of how far and which direction we're going.
And with sandstorms and stuff, it's kind of hard to like lay down markers to go back.
We'll do our best.
Like we can't Hansel and Gretel our way out of this.
Oh, I love that story. Has a few different endings. Some I'm a little bit more fond of.
Well, getting back is going to be the issue, right? Because they said that the snake will point us there.
That's true.
The opposite way of the snake.
An opposite way? Oh, I guess we could.
Well, it depends on which way we're going.
Yeah.
Like, if we go left, it's going to point right. But then if we go right, it's going to point left whenever we get there. So it just depends on whether we want to go north or south or east or west or somewhere in between.
If we head straight there, we can always reverse sense it. So as in, okay, well, if you head straight there, we know if it's pointing straight backwards, we can just follow it directly backwards.
I think I understand. Yes. We'll see how we get there, too. It may not just be dirt. There may be all kinds of topography. There could be canyons, for all we know, that we haven't even seen.
We could get there. It changes to a snowy tundra instead of a desert. Then it's a whole other story.
Oh, now I'm excited. Oh, man. I really hope that there's a snowy tundra now. I'd hate to be disappointed.
Sorry. Might disappoint. Pulling shit out of my ass.
Navigate by the stars. Yeah, we can always navigate by the stars. You get a star chart.
Yeah, I don't have a star map anymore. I'm not playing Florbanda.
I mean, if we had a star chart, that'd be great. I don't know if one exists in this area, though. I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask. Hey, Lilura or Damien, would you by chance know of anybody nearby that would have a star chart or anything like that?
No.
Alright.
We haven't really had need for that, as we normally don't travel into the desert. This is how would the common folk say it? Our first rodeo?
Right.
But you're pretty good at drawing things. Could you maybe, like, draw the night sky every once in a while?
I was gonna say, I can do that as well.
I can look into doing that.
Wonderful. We'll combine our notes, and we could possibly use that to find the quickest way back.
Yes, because you've already supplied such a helpful way for us to get there. We're just trying to plan ahead to get back.
That is why you hired us.
Alright. We can look into a quick see what the people of the town have to offer. Damien, go ahead and stay with them. I worry that if we leave them alone for too long, people will get suspicious. Of course, dear.
We are quite the odd group. We may raise a few eyebrows.
Yes. And it's not every day that we travel with a satyr, a lizard folk, small goblin, and the canine are more rare around these parts than anything else.
Yeah, I'm not from here.
That's fairly obvious. Well, maybe not. It'll just take a bit of time. So, this is a small hour of downtime activity you guys can choose to spend.
Cool.
Great, I'll train to use my Warhammer.
Perfect.
Like to
Damien.
go perform.
So, you may indeed attempt to go perform. Damien sees you trying to leave the cart, and, and what are you doing, Seta?
Oh, I'm just looking for a place to maybe get a few coins. Look for a place to perform. An inn, tavern, possibly with a circus.
There's a local tavern just over there. A quick, you know what? A drink could do us all some good. Here, I'll go ahead and buy us our first round of drinks.
That is quite generous of you, Damien.
Yeah,
Should we have someone stay with the cart just to make sure that nothing...
No one's going to touch my cart.
Oh, should I, Thraxor! I, let Thraxor, Destroyer of Worlds, out of my hat. Thraxor, Destroyer of Worlds. Would you watch the cart and... I don't know, tell me if somebody comes near it?
Don't worry, I will destroy them all.
I very much appreciate that. And you're comfortable staying here? You can scare me real good when I get back.
Yes.
Perfect. Alright. I trust that nobody will go near your cart, but giving the wisp some, giving Thraxor some responsibility seems like a good idea.
Indeed. Little thing could use a little bit of exercise, some work around here.
He could, and I promised I'd let him scare me 3 times a day, so, this gets one off the list.
Interesting. What would spawn such a deal?
You know, just a girl and her familiar, and her undead patron lord. She said that at her locket.
Which lord of... which... You wouldn't happen to be referring to the Lord of the Dead?
I am, yes. Don't know if I should have disclosed that to you. It's, either makes people extremely uncomfortable, or they are a little bit too interested, so,
Oh no, not to worry at all. We're pretty familiar with those associated with the undead.
That's quite good. I would love to hear your thoughts on such matters as it's kind of a generational curse thing. But we can talk about. We have plenty of time together. We can talk about that around a campfire sometime.
Well, we're about to go ahead and share some drinks while watching our Sata friend perform. Let's go ahead and see how this goes. And so, you guys may accompany them to the tavern. As we know, Lilura, Spyro, and Damien are definitely going. Is there anyone else who wishes to go to the tavern to get a free round of drinks?
I mean, if Damien's going, I'll go too. I wouldn't mind having a conversation.
If they're free, yeah.
And Namielle?
Yeah, sure. I could just train with my Warhammer later.
So, going over and getting a free round of drinks, Spyro, you may go ahead and roll a performance check, along with anyone who wishes to accompany Spyro in this performance check.
No? Okay.
Not much of a performer.
So I'm gonna do my Dashing Scoundrel. Add a d12 to this.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's 17, and I'll also add my Inspiration, which is the d10.
Okay.
Man.
That is 17... 23.
Alright. 23. Please roll me 2d6s.
That is 5.
You acquire 5 silver.
Woo! Big money.
Ooh, very good, Spyro. Ooh, very good.
And so,
Yay!
in the time performing, Damien goes ahead and discloses to the rest of you all while you're seated with him. Me and my partner have a little bit of history uncovering mysteries and so forth. We've always been fascinated by that the books can tell us about legends and myths, and so having that little bit of academic prowess on our side, you know, regal background and all that, we decided that we wished to take our hand in it. And so, how do I explain this properly? This is our first of many treasure hunts.
Oh, how exciting! And if you don't mind me prying, your golden compass. How did you come by that? Was that like a family heirloom, or did you happen to find it by following one of your books?
Well, we do understand that, how do I explain this? The location is guarded. After we had successfully obtained the golden snake, we were rightfully stolen. It was rightfully stolen out of our very pockets by the Silver Tongue gang. And so, when after, you know, obviously paying some very remarkable adventurers to steal what was ours back, we've already heard the rumors around town. Worry not, Silver Tongue wouldn't dare come close to us now that we're aware of him. It's more of, how do I explain this?
Why?
When we get closer, we might experience security measures.
What kind of security measures for us, or security measures for the city?
It is said that the city is guarded by golden warriors.
Oh,
And so,
that's quite fascinating.
indeed, we'd love to see more of this up close and personal. And it makes me wonder, what do they mean? Are they undead that have been animated with golden armor? Are they, for the first time in ever recorded history, gold golems?
Ooh.
Or perhaps they're constructs. We will need to be finding out more and more of this. You know, all for the
Quite
sake
ambitious.
of adventure, information, and hey, it just happens to give us a good pay in the end of the day to keep us moving and living our lives.
It's quite interesting. So, do you already have your next archaeological goal scoped out after this?
One thing at a time. I'd rather not. I'd rather be hyper fixated than having my mind wander and getting me killed on my current hunt.
That is excellent advice.
May I ask you something, Damien? If it's alright.
Yes, you may.
That snake, I know you said it came into your possession. What is the history behind it, though? Is there a history? Is there a story about where it came from or what it is?
It goes that this civilization once belonged to a great and powerful king. A king that managed to acquire so much of the world's wealth and somehow reproduce it.
And this snake is a lost artifact? Is a living creature?
Sorry about that, I was interrupted. So,
It's alright.
oh, no. And so, the snake is a symbol of this civilization's power. We're talking, how do I explain this? Okay, I guess there's no really beating around the bush and we've already signed the contract. We're fascinated in the ancient Yuan-Ti culture. A culture that was barbaric and evil, by all accounts. But if we can steal from those that don't, deserve it for their sick gains, then perhaps we could do better with it.
I like the sound of that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I happen to notice that Lilura seems to think of the golden snake as a child.
She is someone who understands that in order for us to unravel the mysteries of the snake, you must treat it as it should be deserved. The snake is a representation of the symbol of power, but seeing as how this is an ancient Yuan-Ti civilization, That means that their symbol of power was Dendar the Night Serpent.
So this isn't a living snake that was turned to gold. It's some sort of
A
incredible,
representation.
incredible technology. It's quite fascinating.
Yes. Dendar of all the Yanti gods is the one that's stated to be the one in the eternal slumber. So the idea of pleasantly waking up your child, or in this case, pleasantly waking up the god to one day bring back that which was lost, is very poetic in its abilities, in its findings.
I can't wait to hear more about this as we continue to travel together. Your goals are quite lofty.
Yes.
This is a delightful story.
And there you
Yes.
all are. I go out to try to find a star map, and here you all are lounging about and drinking some beer. Is that Spyro making a fool of himself?
Ain't getting us some money.
Fascinating. So, shall we be on our way?
You just
I think-
see
You were saying,
Oliver coming out of the bathroom, like rubbing his nose, kind of sniffing a bit.
Oliver, what?
Sorry, I had to sneeze a lot.
Did you?
Why are your eyes red?
Oliver? Was it?
What?
Allura comes on over. You should have told me you were packing. I would gladly share in my own recreationals.
What the heck?
oh, damn it. I'm starting to like
he's like, he's holding like a piece of cloth up to like the other nostrils. Like I might have did a bit too much. I'm bleeding from one of them.
Understandable. Don't worry. I'll teach you how to do it, how to use it better.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, he was looking a bit concerned.
what did you get yourself into, Namielle?
Oh no.
And so, with that, when the drink's finished, you guys head on back over to the cart,
Mm-hmm.
and off you guys go.
Did she get a star map by chance?
Did she what?
Did she
Yeah.
find any
Yeah.
kind of star map by
Yeah,
chance?
she did. She literally started the conversation with Damien like that.
Wonderful. I was just making sure she did. All right.
Yes, this is the most up to date star map available. So I'm sorry if it's not up to code.
Oh no, I think this will do just fine. And I mean, whoever's driving, I'll take my time and I'll just I'll take some of the parchment that I have and I'll do my best to just make a copy of it. No matter how many, it'll probably take a number of days to do so. But I'll see if I can find a use for it.
Alright. So, let us be on our way. With this, we're gonna go ahead and now begin the process. Once you guys are at the edge of town and ready to begin, she whispers, do you recall the word?
Yeehaw.
Oh. Any of the four who were here in the first session, do you recall the word that Allura said? Otherwise, I will do a repeat.
No, I did not write it. No,
My brain can't think of it.
I don't see it in my notes, so no.
Pulling up right now.
I only have 10 intelligence, man.
It's okay.
Excuse.
Bless you.
So, Adulese. Adulese. It is the draconic word. It is the draconic word for serpent.
Got it.
Well,
You kind of like see Oliver's like ear twitch, but it's like,
Well, let us be on our way.
All right, I will. Yeehaw!
And so, for this time, first of 3 encounter checks on what is going to be, according to the Snake Compass, a 20-day journey into the desert.
Oh crap.
Mark.
There we
99
go,
bottles of
right?
beer on the wall. 99 bottles
This
of
is,
beer.
let you guys know that you are about to encounter what some of the other groups have been encountering, and what Namielle and Oliver recall in their earliest days of playing in the sessions: travel. So, this is where our sessions are going to feel quite different, because we are transitioning from a very heavy roleplay encounter area to a potentially roleplay combat area, as it is the open area, and on top of this is outside of a region and not along a road. So
Dangerous
Yeah,
deadly
mechanics.
encounters here can be
they got
really
in
scary.
super late.
Yes.
Holy shit.
So with
Yeah.
that, let's go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and mark day 1.
Wait, we can't just teleport through trees anymore?
Nope.
Oh, we are broke.
what do you mean we can't just teleport to the world
So,
tree?
Broke in the desert.
Every time we benefit from a long rest, I will be updating the counter to represent how many days you guys have been out here.
Okay.
So with that,
I
And, and
expect
before
to
their
believe
real life
that.
days.
so Namielle,
Oh, shit.
would you please roll us our first encounter check?
Yeah,
on
get
hard.
in that 20.
I know, Namielle, go for it.
13.
Ooh, that's above a 10.
It is above
Let's
10.
go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
So, you guys are traveling. It's the daytime of this all. We also remove a lot of this stuff.
There's that sun.
Oh
It's
man,
the desert.
it's Dune.
Here comes
It's
the
due.
sun.
Immediately when we were talking about a wagon, I was like, oh, worms. Oh, dune worms.
I like how you said it's Dune, and then I called what I like the drugs he takes spice.
Here comes the goat. Bleep, 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 bleep.
Yo,
We've sung through bottles of beer on the wall like 4 times already. It's not even the
Please.
first day yet.
No more.
99
Hi.
healing potions
Hi,
drunk.
George. This is the
Oh, I'm
opportunity
just,
if you
I'm
guys
just
like
going
to
through a
change.
list of.
This is the opportunity if you guys like to change your colors of choice for the adventure. Hive.
Ooh.
I'll keep it with my iconic green. It's literally our greens.
I'll do blue.
This is a Soviet green.
Soviet green.
Alright.
It's just because me and Xena like the same color.
Soviet green.
It's our green.
Arr. Gotta get that O just right.
Yo, it's Fando. Let's go.
Don't you bother?
The Fando squad. Mm.
It's gonna be fan dog, dude.
Fando. That's the name of the party, Fandog.
Yo, Fandog, Fandog,
Fan
Fandog.
dog, dude.
Do you need
Right.
advantage to draw that O?
Fandog.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
The issue I'm having is that like my tablet appears to be having a little bit of latency issues. So it's like
Right.
it literally I can see the line that's being drawn dragging behind my nib.
Oh yeah, there's a delay.
no.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Love
That's
that.
terrible.
So Fandog.
Fandog.
Oh right, colors. Wait, what is my name? Lynn.
Fan dog.
Oh wait,
What-
hold on.
what
I
colors
need-
do you
I need-
guys
oh,
want?
Actually, I need to change the lettering of a lot of this. Hold on.
Oh no, it's gonna be Fanlog.
Oh yeah, now it's gonna be land dog.
Lando.
No, we don't have an A because I'm not a Polonus. I'm Spyro.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Also, hold on. Also, I totally forgot to mention
Ew.
it's not gonna be single letters because there is if any of you guys take a look at just 3 of the letters from the previous, there's a reason why we're gonna change it from a 1-letter system to a 2-letter system to avoid.
Because of Lynn and Lilura.
Hey, swap that blue.
NA. I'm gonna
Lavender.
be the element of sodium. Let's go.
I
Yeah.
guess my unless anybody's like going for like a red or a purple.
I'm already purple.
Put the
Okay,
Should've
I'll
put that-
go. Yeah,
G where that is.
That dark purple's still good for me.
I'll do like a red then, or an orange. Maybe an orange actually.
What I look for in a track is lead. Awareness.
Yeah, I like it.
Alright,
Tangerine.
Nixian, you're still good with yours, right?
That's
Yeah.
Alright. Yours is actually pretty simple because your name already starts with N.
And
Hey.
So, that'll be a test. I guess I've never been in this position. I've never really been in this position. So, it's hard for me to come out.
We're fully just gonna be elements on the periodic table now.
I think only one of us gets that.
Me extending myself.
Out of character, I can switch the element of my attack.
At time.
Ooh.
Oh.
From hydrogen to oxygen.
I'm a Way of the Ascendant Dragon Mon.
Take
why
my
I'm-
potassium punch.
Could do
Interesting,
water,
interesting.
and then we'll get somebody to control water.
Hey, Xeno, I'm sodium. Let's go.
Salty boy.
I'm
That was
lithium.
Wait, what am I? Oh shoot.
Lies.
I don't think I'm anything.
So,
Am I lithium?
I don't know.
we're gonna go ahead and have this set up. So,
I'm
for
not a
all intents and
doctor.
purposes, we understand that one of you is a driver.
It's a what now?
One of
It's the same day, so I think it's still me.
yes.
You are lithium, by the way.
I am. I just googled it.
So from here, assuming that the cart, I'm just gonna go ahead and give like an example of the cart rather than like something that's concrete. So you guys can understand how seatings would work.
Ooh.
Think so. Like this U is the bench.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't wait for this cart to catch on fire with all of us in it.
I know, right?
It's not like
Dude,
So,
please
where would,
stop.
where would you guys like to be positioned? So there
I
is room.
will-
There is room for a passenger. There is room for the passenger next to the driver, which I'd imagine would be Spyro, just because you guys have said you would be interchanging driver and passenger.
Yeah. I think I'd be right next to him.
not like a minivan, but there's rooms. I'll take a window seat.
I'll take a window seat, please.
All the seats are window seats.
Yeah, I'd probably be towards the back of the U. You know, allowing for
Crawled.
Thraxor, Destroyer of Worlds, to flit around and scare me.
Oh.
It's gonna devolve to that, and I'm gonna have to get very convincing at doing this for a month.
Maybe 3.
Our deal was only a month, so.
That's Lilura and Damien, for those wondering. So, with that in mind, Oliver, Namielle, and Gizzard. Where would the three of you like to be positioned?
I want to go to the back towards the because how do you say your character's name?
Lilura.
Lilura?
Yeah. She seems like the nicest one.
Aww.
That's
Oh,
surprising.
damn.
What about Namielle over there?
Yeah, it's a 4-2.
He still doesn't know anyone.
job.
It's just
Alright.
he's going off of
Namielle and
like
Gizzard
I
then.
don't know.
It's Traxor, I
I'll,
get it.
I'll sit next to Lenoria.
This is an oddly shaped wagon.
I will sit
You're an
far
oddly
away
shaped
from
wagon.
Damien.
Is it weird? Is it weird that I was expecting like a minivan, like rows of seats, like 2 rows?
No.
No.
That's incredible.
We'll also make this pretty simple as well. I'll add more details, but like the corners are like elevated and they're not cushioned because those are obviously like little tables that you could put stuff on.
Yeah, this is an entertaining wagon for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. I'm next to the eccentrics.
And then like
Lynn keeps kicking my seat.
You don't stop doing that, we're turning this van around.
Keep turning this car around.
We're turning this car.
We need Lizardfolk Daddy here to say that.
That's true.
We should have brought him with.
I mean, he would have definitely been an asset.
Well, he definitely wouldn't have gone. But
No, not at all. He's a
There you
family man.
oh, beautiful camels.
yeah,
Beautiful
those are the camels.
Hump
They
day.
do have humps.
Alright. So all of that was set up, but obviously because it's definitely going to be something we're going to utilize moving forward. Where the fuck is this?
My lovely lady.
While I'm setting up this for you guys, now with it all arranged, go ahead and describe to me how you guys would be spending your downtime on the wagon itself. You know, you guys clearly have your positionings, what you want to do while seated.
600 bottles of beer on the wall.
I'm
600
also singing with the lute. Some popular goat house hits like All Seder.
I am practicing with my warhammer.
Nice.
What?
Being in the Warhammer just right here in the fucking cart.
Yes.
I mean, I'm driving, so I can't really do anything else.
Oliver's
drive.
probably just like
I can
pumping out from all the day
drive like-
drinking.
Yeah.
Drive like a mother.
Oh. I guess I'd be just looking through the, just through my notes, my notebook and stuff like that. Just studying.
I spy with my little eye
Lilura
something.
is playing with a perfectly normal deck of tarot cards, continually hoping that Orcus will make them a deck of many things, and gets mad every time she draws a card and nothing happens. But this is how she occupies her time.
I spy something brown.
You do sight something brown.
Is it sand?
I just realized what the camels were. They're
As-
literally just.
The humps.
They actually sunk to the sand. They're just. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
So, you do see something coming over a dune.
Oh Jesus!
Oh lord.
What the hell is that?
But can we pet it?
What
No.
the hell?
At which point, Namielle and Lilura look over this and just. Oh shits.
You know shit.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
It's
you're all
behind
getting
us?
paid. No, it's coming up over one of the dunes. Like, you guys are about to pass this dune, so it clearly could like lunge at the cart.
If we stay still, I think it won't recognize us.
If I were you, I would probably get ready for battle. That's. Please tell me. Please tell me you know what the fuck a howler is.
What's
Okay,
a howler?
Yes.
yeah, based
totally
on
know what it is.
name, sounds like they
It sounds
scream.
pretty self-explanatory.
Howlers
Can
are.
I do a history check?
How
or
do I
something?
explain this? Howlers. It's a good thing it's just one. The howlers are some of the predators of the deserts. And
Okay.
it's very uncommon for there to just be one. So be on guard, but maybe get battle ready. There's some fairly powerful fiends.
They are powerful fiends?
Yes.
I'm just gonna take a parchment, rip it in half, and just like put it in my mouth until it's wet, and then just like shove it into my ears real quick as soon as I heard the name Howler. Like, nope.
Smart.
I close my eardrums.
I don't know if it'll do anything, but we'll see.
Okay,
Just wet parchment.
I draw my blade and my sword, and I
How far away is
get
it?
ready.
There we
I
go.
do that.
I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the image.
Because if we're gonna be fighting it right now, I can use a guiding bolt.
I am going to cast mage armor on myself. Which
Me trying to see if I, have
I
anything.
fucking love the way it looks when it's like. So everyone, you may all roll for initiative.
Oh, nice. First
Yeah.
initiative of the day.
First major.
Well, I rolled so low.
Oh, let's go.
Ooh, right.
Like
blah blah
crap,
blah. Big
Bitch.
loser.
Mm,
Three.
Oh wait, I
Well,
never used my
Good
advantage that I
Okay,
got.
let's go.
Oh yeah,
Roll
can I
it.
use an inspiration on this?
So here we go. Hold on. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly wait for everyone to roll, and then we're gonna take a look at this.
Yeah, using my advantage on initiative. Let's go.
Ooh, I'll be going third.
So with that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and now ask for anyone who is actually rolling for initiative to declare their initiative rolls. Oh, sorry. Who is rolling for inspiration?
Me.
I used my advantage, so I haven't used my
That's
inspiration.
true. Go ahead and roll your inspiration.
Okay. God damn it. Okay, 12.
Remember, inspiration from the stew is a D10 that you get in addition to what you rolled before. So instead of it being re-rolled into a 12, you get to add a D10 to your initiative.
Okay. Let's see.
Because technically you can't fail an initiative roll. So that turns
Clearly,
to a
you've never
17.
rolled low.
Alright. And is there anyone else who is spending their inspiration to add into their initiative? Or anyone who has theirs still available?
No.
Alright. In that case, Gizzard and Namielle, the both of you decide which one of you is being bumped down to a 16.
Rochambeau? Sure. No, I'm kidding. You can go first, man.
Right, with that out of the way, I rolled the initiative for the creature, and now, you guys are, as you see positioning, go ahead and start us off, Mr. Oliver.
How far away is this thing?
Well, in order, right now, in case you're wondering, I probably gonna explain this. The stairs that you see going up and down, those actually go up into doors that go into the wagon. Which, once again, it's all like near windows, like circumferencing your guys' like chest and head level. So you would have to get outside of the doors in order to actually engage in any sort of like range combat in the first place.
Okay. I'll get out the doors first to see what's...
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like so.
Okay. I have 40 feet movement speed, by the way.
35, 40.
Okay.
It is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet exactly away.
Okay. I'm going to step of the winds over to it. So we're like 10 feet like between each other. That's another what? Wait, how does step of the wind work actually? First time playing a
Step
month.
of the Wind allows you to spend a key point to dash as a bonus action. So 10, 20, 30, 40.
There we go.
And then as an action, you can prepare something.
Actually, I do have something
What would you
that I can attack. I have Breath of the Dragon.
do? Yo.
When you take the attack action on your turn, you can replace one of them with this breath weapon. It's a 20-foot cone or a 30-foot line. I think I'll just do the line.
Sure. So you do a line. What would you like to roll?
It is a DC 13 Dex saving throw.
Alright. With a DC 13 Dex saving throw. This howler rolled an 11 total.
Okay, so it's gonna take a 2d4 lightning damage.
Sure.
I can attack for this next one. I do. There we go. That's 5 lightning damage.
Sure. So, something is off. You see, while it shrieks out and howls in pain towards the lightning, it all of a sudden notices the effect that's being applied to it and shakes it off, taking only half the damage to what you dealt.
Oh, resistant. Okay.
And on top of this, now that it's damaged, it is officially in the scraped state.
Interesting.
Would that be it for your turn?
Yep.
Alright. And so, the Howler is going to go ahead and attempt. The Howler's going to go ahead and run up towards you and give you 2 bites. The first
Okay.
bite is a 17 total,
Does not hit.
and the second bite is a 25 total.
That does hit.
You take 10 piercing damage from its bite.
Alrighty. Ow. Kinda hurt. Ow.
And I'm gonna say that is it. Oh, I also need to move it up towards you. So with that, that was its turn. Namielle, it's your turn.
How you looking?
I'm at 17 HP right now.
Out of
27.
Seems like you're not doing so hot. Alright, I'll try to come over to you. Alright. Without my backpack weighing down, I can move
So
30
let's
feet.
see,
Let's
5,
go.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's your full movement?
It's 30. So how far away is
10, 20, 30, 40. Oliver is 45 feet away from you.
Oh, okay. I could just do healing word.
Sure.
It's a bonus
What level
action.
healing word are you using?
Level 1.
Alright, perfect. A level 1 healing word. It's time to actually see what heals do now for Namielle. 11
Wow, nice. Max.
healing from a level 1 healing word.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
Jesus. Thank you. Holy
Yeah.
fuck. Oh my god, I'm back to full HP.
On top
bro.
of this, that's just your bonus action. Any actions you'd like to declare?
Yeah, I'd like to do how far away is the howler?
If Oliver is 45 feet away from you, then the Howler is 50.
Oh, okay. I'll do Toll the Dead.
Sure. What type of save?
It's a wisdom save.
Perfect.
I'll roll the damage for it real quick.
Alright. It rolled a
Oof.
21.
Yeah, it passed anyways.
So, remember, cantrips are, if they pass, they take no damage at all.
Yeah, so no damage to
Yep. So with that, that was your turn. Still, amazing heal out of your back right there. Gizzard, you're
Yeah.
up.
Awesome. I'm gonna. Damn, dude. Those are all like little 5 squares, huh? Shit. Alright. Let's see what I can do.
Also, in case Lynn and Spyro are wondering, your guys' seats are the only ones that had like doors that get into them. But it's think of like kind of like a taxi cab thing where you have like a slider that allowed you to talk back and forth easily with the passengers. So you guys can actually just jump off from where you are instead of having to go like around and spend movement to get out the door.
Okay. Got it. So I'm gonna step outside. Probably try to get next to
Would you like to step outside the northern door or the southern door?
Let's do the northern door.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like so.
Okay, and with that, I will cast Chill Touch.
Sure. What?
So
This is an
that's
attack
a-
roll you make, right?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Okay. Damn, that's terrible. 12
Not a hit. Any
Yeah.
bonus actions to declare?
bonus actions.
Bonus
let's see.
actions.
Nope. That will end my turn.
All right. So for now, we are looking at that. Lynn Cray, it's your turn.
I'm a bit far away. I'm gonna try to just get as close as I can with my 30-foot speed.
Sure. Hopping on over, not onto the camel. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright, I can't seem to get any closer, so I'm gonna do I wanna spend if I dash, I could probably get to it.
Maybe. Wanna give it a try?
Shoot. No, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have my shield and my sword ready, and I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can.
Sure. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This moves you to allow you to get to either here or here. Where would you like to be positioned? Above?
Let's
or
go
below?
up. Yeah, let's go up. Let's try to make sure that people have a line of sight.
Sure.
Sure, and I'll do this, because I don't know how many we're gonna do today. I'll bonus action cast Hex on it.
Bonus action cast what?
Hex.
Sure. You have hexed the creature.
Yeah, and it's going to have disadvantage on strength checks.
Beautiful. Is that it for your turn?
That is it for my entire turn.
Spyro, you're up.
I'm gonna 35 feet of movement as close as I can.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Then I'm also going to cast Hex.
Alright. What are you hexing for this one?
I am. So you did. Does it? What do people's spell slots have? This might be a little too metagaming. But what are some checks?
Be
Good spell
aware,
check.
Hex does not stop saving throws, it stops checks.
Checks.
So, like, strength is
okay.
usually a pretty good one, because that means athletics checks usually are at worse. Whereas, like,
Let's
dexterity
do
is like
let's do
acrobatics.
dexterity. Let's do dexterity.
So it's strength and dexterity are been hexed.
And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Nope, that's a 1.
That is one hit. No, sorry, no, one miss.
Yep.
It looks over. Would that be it for your turn?
That's it for my turn.
So with that, we finally are now at Lilura.
I was so hoping that you guys would finish this before we got to my measly 3 on initiative. I guess I need to... I can't, like, open the windows of the cart to shoot, right?
No. The only windows that
Yeah.
technically open are like the driver and passenger stuff, but even then it's like there's an actual door that goes in. But they are not occupied anymore, so you could hop in them if that will provide you the range.
I just need...
If you're wondering about 120 feet, that definitely is
Yeah.
gonna hit.
Yeah, just go by.
Yeah, let's do that then.
5, 10, 15, 20, you hop into the passenger or driver's seat. We'll say you hop into the driver's seat.
Cool. I'm going to... I don't want to go for a third hex on this guy, even though it would give me...
It would have no strength, no dexterity. What's next? It dumb?
It dumb.
It's so dumb.
It's so dumb.
Everybody just cast X.
That's also 90 feet, and I don't know if I'm within 90 feet, so we're not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna
You should be.
go for a good Eldritch Blast.
Go for it. Make your shot.
I ran 60 feet and I got up to it, so.
Yeah.
Hey, I am finally gonna hit it. 23.
A successful hit.
Yay! Eldritch Blast!
You were.
And I rolled net max damage. That is 14 damage.
This creature has taken 16 damage and is still scraped.
Sorry, I'm just checking to make sure there's nothing else I can do. 'Cause...
Insulted.
I mean, I can go into my form of dread, but... that's not helpful unless I get into... Oh, I guess... Yeah, I am gonna go into my form of dread, and since I hit it, it needs to make a DC 14 saving throw.
Wait, what type
Or
of
be
save?
frightened. Wisdom.
Alright.
Or be frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
A 23.
Yep. Alright, well, I'm just a very scary ghost lady sitting in the front of the carriage going, ooh, and hoping that works, but it doesn't, so.
The Howler. Oh, no, it's not turn yet. We're back at the top of the order with Oliver. Did I also provide you guys an image of the Howler?
Yes.
Yeah. It was
You
creepy.
get it. It was creepy.
There's
It had,
also
like, a
something
big
else
ol', like,
that I don't feel like the image really captures as well. Howlers have a lot of quills on their body. Like those things on its back are I want you to imagine this thing like its actual like back and even like its shoulders and arms are covered in these quills.
No.
I feel like you're telling us this for a reason.
So Oliver, it is your turn. Oh, I love this image more for the Howler. Hold on. I'm gonna quickly do a swap.
Oh!
No!
That,
So it's a demon porcupine, is what I'm hearing.
yes.
Great.
I kind of met the old one.
The old one has a very cute mouth thing that it does with a gull, I think.
Okay, so we still have the same critical thing, right?
We still have the same critical thing, so if you crit, you will do, Alright, perfect. So this is your Draconic Strike, and this is a physical attack to you, right?
Yes, it'd be doing cold damage.
Alright, so I do need to put this out as well. Because of this, I need you... You both need to make a Constitution saving throw, and you will take a d8 of piercing damage from its quills.
What? But me too?
Oh no, just the person who hit it physically. You take 7 piercing damage from hitting the quilled creature.
So a con save?
And a con save, yes.
Okay. Just making sure. 19.
You pass. The quill.
How much damage did I take?
You took 7 piercing.
Okay,
Oof.
thank you.
And so, go ahead and give me the damage.
Okay, so what? That's 4 plus this. So 4
Plus a
plus
flat
6.
4, which is 10.
Yep. And then I'm going to do flurry of blows.
Wait. So it would be 10 damage, but you see that when you hit this creature, it also, very similar to the lightning, shrugs off the cold damage from your punch.
Wow.
It takes 5 damage from your punch instead.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Hold on. It's still scraped, but there's another thing I need to tell you all. Nice.
Hey!
Okay.
Nice.
This time, this is going to be acid.
successful
Okay.
hit.
Epic. 7 acid damage.
And 7 acid damage was dealt.
Up, let's go.
Did it
Damn.
take-
You just see Oliver like going through elements with his fist.
Just like cranking something on your fist to change it.
Wait, Oliver's a Pokemon. Now use poison. No, use acid punch.
Gonna say, it's like Waka's like special ability in Final Fantasy X. He's just like the element reel, like nope, 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 nope.
Love it.
So,
Did,
Oliver, that was your first punch from your flurry of blows. Your second, flurry of blows
shit.
gives you 2 punches and 1 bonus action.
Yo, for real?
Yeah, that's how.
Yeah.
That's why monks are literally ora ora ora.
Oh shit. Okay.
Another hit.
Alright, that's more acid damage. Can I get another one?
Nope, that's it.
Okay,
So,
okay.
This is
okay.
why, like, when you hit level 5 and you do 2 punches plus for flurry of blows, you'll do 4 attacks in 1 turn by spending 1 key
Okay.
point.
So now when I use it, I do 3 or
Oh no, so
or
flurry
2.
of blows allows you to change. So the way it works is if you took the attack action, you can spend a key point to do a flurry of blows as a bonus action, and flurry of blows is 2 punches for the cost of 1 key, rather than just doing a single attack as a bonus action.
Okay, so I make this. Okay, so I did it right, I think.
Yes, you did.
I don't-
So you spent 1 key
Alright.
point and did 2 extra punches instead of just your normal 2.
We're gaming.
Yep.
This
Is that it for your
so
turn?
new to me. Yes.
Alright. The Howler looks out, and I need everyone but Lynn, who is outside of the cone, to make me a wisdom saving throw, as it is letting out a mind-breaking howl.
Is this like a magical effect?
No, this is an innate ability of its.
Oh.
Could I use my given inspiration to reroll?
I use
you
my,
you would have to wait for me to tell you if you succeeded or failed, though it's pretty obvious then.
I definitely
Right.
failed.
You know,
Uh,
can I
got a
use-
16.
Alright, hold on. One at a time. I'm gonna wait to see. Okay.
Oh,
Should have got so lucky.
Alright.
goddamn.
23.
And
You know,
I
can I use
think
my
I'm-
advantage?
I'm sorry, what was that, Namielle?
My give it advantage from the
Mhm.
chat.
And then
Yeah.
after this, I think so. It's 1, 2,
Nice.
3, 4, 5. Okay. And then
That's rough.
Lilura, you were saying something?
Oh, I was just gonna ask if it was a frightened condition, but I can wait.
Actually, it is a frightening condition.
I am immune to being frightened while I'm in my form of dread.
Nice.
You're also out
So
of the
I'm-
range. You're out of the range.
Actually,
You've
no.
been out of the range.
No,
No, I thought Lynn was the only one.
no. Only Lynn was. Lynn is literally like, because the cone originates from like Oliver going in.
Oliver,
a cone.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I'm just going, ooh, right back
So-
at the howler.
Everyone who failed, which was Oliver. And oh no, not Lilura. So it's literally just Oliver. Oliver, you are frightened
Damn.
until the end of this howler's next turn, and while you are frightened this way, your speed is halved and you are incapacitated.
Bruh. That's what?
Oh boy.
Damn, this shit quirky. Holy shit.
Namielle,
Wait, that happened to you?
it
That
just
happened to me,
Oliver.
Is that right next to me?
Which I guess it makes sense because Oliver literally had it screech right in front of his face.
Yeah, literally in my ear.
Oh boy.
The doggy got sharp hearing. You know what, Hive? For the sake of roleplay, you have disadvantage on the Howler's ability. I'm kidding.
Imagine.
That shit hurted.
Oh, that screws up my turn.
So, Namielle, it is your turn.
Anyone need healing? No.
No.
Oliver took a little bit, but
Oliver's down 7.
Yeah,
Seven.
that's seven, that's fine.
Don't forget as well, this is your guys' first
I'll
encounter of the day.
Could you go without healing for a turn?
Yeah, I'm totally fine.
Alright. I'll cast Spiritual Weapon using a bonus action.
Alright. Would you like to step forward further? Because I know Spiritual Weapon has a range, right?
Yeah, 60 feet. Yeah, but I'll step forward anyways.
Oh, never mind. If it's 60 feet, then you're solid. Let me get your weapon.
I'm gonna cast, and I'm gonna do the roll the damage. Wow. That was a low roll.
That's just the damage. You have to roll to still see if spiritual weapon hits or not.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah. And did you want to move forward or did you want to stay where you were?
I'll move forward.
All right. A 17 strikes.
Hey.
And you do 6 points of force damage to it.
Yep.
It is still scraped.
Alright. Alrighty. Now, I can do, Toll of the Dead.
Alright, Toll the Dead. It is going to make a wisdom save.
Yep.
It rolled a 23.
Wow.
Ew.
So, one thing you guys are noticing, because this is the third save it's been required to make, something about this howler screams that, like, it looks like it's resistant to spells and spell-like abilities, or just general. Actually, sorry, overall magical abilities.
Damn.
So Lilura's effect, spells, any spell-like abilities, they're all considered magical effects.
My form of dread is considered magical?
Yes.
Huh.
It's not a spell-like ability, but it is still considered magical.
Okay, yeah, I mean, Warlock. Shit.
And on top of this,
It's like your form of dread's just you going, whoa.
Something moves in your guys' mind. Like the two said, howlers. This is a very rare chance that you guys only encounter one. In the future, howlers travel in packs.
Yeah, come on.
I knew we should have gotten that grenade launcher.
Hey,
No,
I
should've gone there.
said antimatter rifle, and he said no.
So
He
with that-
laughed.
Namielle,
Um,
that would be it for your turn.
Bees in a jar would have helped us.
Bees in a jar would have been really cool.
Namielle, would that have been it for your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, we are over at Gizzard.
Alright, I will. Well, damn, dude. Like, you literally just do spells, right?
Yeah, just blast away.
You're
You're a wizard
I'm
too, so
sure.
you can recover spell slots in a short rest.
Yeah, I know. But I also get a free blast of one of these.
Blast!
So I need line of sight. I want to use Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Sure. Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Oh, it's caustic. Yeah, caustic. Yeah. So I need 30 feet.
So, a stream of
Alright,
acid in a 30-foot line. Would you like to try to position yourself so you don't strike your allies?
Of course.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30?
Oh, question. What's that small dot?
Oh, that's Namielle's spiritual weapon.
Oh, it takes no. It literally doesn't have any
Yeah,
HP,
it
right?
can't take damage. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is a straight line going towards it, and it will not hit all of her.
Alright, awesome. So you just see Gizzard's like fucking jaw unhinge as it just like fucking starts spewing out acid at this this abomination.
Yeah, this fiend.
Yeah, so
Attempt save.
hopefully it has a really shitty do a dex roll.
With advantage due to its magical resistance, it rolled a base nat 20.
Okay, well I do not allow that. I will use my ability. I will use Chrono Shift on it.
Oh, Chrono Shift?
Yeah, you just see like the beast kind of like, I don't know, it's just like fucking.
You go, it's rewind time.
It's rewind time. Be kind, rewind.
Oh, that was a fun movie.
Yeah.
That Jack Black was in.
Yeah, Jack Black was in it.
And so, what does this ability do for it?
It just re-rolls, it has to take the result of the second roll.
It rolled into a 17.
I fucking hate this monster.
You should have used silvery barbs on it.
Oh,
To be
so
perfectly honest,
Yeah,
because you could have given,
Yeah.
because you would have given someone else, one of us, advantage too.
Shit. No, you're right. Alright, well, fuck. It's too late now.
So with that,
Yeah.
it still takes half the damage because this is This is a spell, like an actual spell, leveled spell.
Yeah, it takes
So
half of 2d or
each creature in the line, save, or be covered in acid for the spell's duration. Oh, never mind.
no, it takes nothing. God
I see.
damn,
That's why,
dude.
because this is a sticky acid, so it literally like could continuously like burn them while it's on them. That's why it's so powerful as an ability.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right.
Makes
Well,
sense.
I did nothing again.
So with that, you coughed acid down a stream. Lynn,
It did nothing.
Lynn Cray, it is your turn.
Okay, so Oliver's what is he incapacitated? What's going on with him?
Incapacitated and frightened.
Is he
He's
still
gonna
standing or is he just down?
No, he's still standing. He's so scared.
All right. So if I were to do one of my maneuvers, which is bait and switch, like switching places with them, would that be able to be done? Bait and switch is essentially I spend 5 feet of movement and I can switch places with a creature that is willing.
Oliver, for this purpose.
Oh,
is
but
both
they're
frightened and
incapacitated, so no. Yeah,
So
so they
you-
can't do it.
Do you want to wait till I go? Because I'm gonna come up right next to it, or you. Then you can use it on me. I can just wait your turn till
I'm
I
assuming
go.
the bait and switch is part of an attack, right?
It's part of my movement, so I have to use it while it's on my turn. So I can't
But
really.
you can just wait till you can just hold your turn. I
Am
believe.
I allowed to hold my turn? I think I'm only allowed to hold an action until a triggering event.
Because if this is an ability that procs off of movement, then he can't really utilize this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good to know. So I'm gonna save that. Shoot, I don't really have a lot of options right now. I have no. I'm gonna. Okay. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna hit it. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I literally have nothing else to do. I'm just gonna strike it with my sword.
Yep, go strike it. Wow.
Oh my gosh, that really bites. That's a natural 1.
You provoke an opportunity attack from this thing.
Okay, that's fine.
A 23 to hit.
That's going to hit.
You take 8 points of piercing damage.
I'm gonna use parry as a reaction to block that. I get to roll a d8 plus my dex mod to see if I can negate the damage.
Ooh.
Which 5 plus 4 is 9, so I don't take any damage. Okay, so I'm then going to action surge and make another attack.
Okay.
I'm actually going to step a little. Actually, in this one, I'm actually going to step a little bit up and to the right. Just gonna I got its attention now, and I'm just trying to keep it on me, away from Oliver. I'm just like, come on, yes, son of a bitch. I must wipe at it again. Come on. Okay, that's better. That's 23 to hit.
A successful hit. You do take 1 point of piercing damage from its quills and need to make a con save.
1 point of piercing. Constitution saving throw is pretty good. 19.
Alright, you're good. Go ahead and continue.
All right. So it's a d6 of the magical weapon plus 7, and then I get to do necrotic for hex.
Alright.
Get that up real quick. Well, can I do the thing?
Your strike alone will also take it from scraped into pounded.
Ooh. 5 necrotic damage.
Beautiful. Alright, would that be it for your turn?
Let's see. Do I have a bonus action I can do? Not really. Nah, I'm good.
Alright.
I'm just gonna hold my ground here.
So, with this, it is now Spyro's turn.
Okay, I would like to move and try to get up right next to Lynn, but if I can't, just right next to it. I have 35.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, like so.
Yeah.
Like this.
No, next to the monster.
You know, I'm looking at all these colors, and I immediately think seeing these 5, it's like the fucking like the basic highlighter pack color.
I'm the color nobody likes.
So I am also going to do Hex the Curse.
Alright.
Bonus action.
Beautiful.
And then I am going to hit it with my longsword.
Go for it.
Actually, I'm going to. No, it doesn't matter. That is a 19.
Alright. You take 8 piercing damage in this strike and have to roll a con save as well.
Okay. 11.
You are now poisoned from its quills.
Right.
Be aware, the way this works is that, like, the quills in general will always prick you guys, but, like, for those of you who succeed the con save, it's assuming that, like, the quills brush by your arm. The quill that sticks in you, Spyro, is poison you because it's inside of you. You would need a full action to remove the quill.
You said 8?
8 piercing.
Okay, I'm gonna roll damage.
Alright.
That is 17. And then it also takes 1d6 of necrotic.
Mhm.
That's a 5 extra necrotic.
It went from pounded to weak.
Woo!
Alright.
They're doing it. I'm hoping.
I think that's just about it for you, though.
Yes, it is.
Alright. Lilura, it is your turn. This creature is in the weak state.
Yay!
It's looking like a bitch.
I'm gonna go ahead and just, do my darndest as a warlock and cast Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
Stay the line. Yeah.
Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
That is a 17 to hit.
A successful hit.
Yay! That
Eldritch
is
Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
another max damage roll for me for
Let's
that. That's
go.
14 force damage.
Alright. It is barely alive. Is that it?
And then
for
it
you?
also has to make a wisdom saving throw against my ooh.
Once again, is this to be frightened?
Oh yeah.
Then it doesn't matter.
We're just having a frightened off and pretending we can frighten each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's screaming at me. I'm going ooh back.
You kind of hear Thraxor. I'm supposed to be scary. Oh wait, I mean Bo.
I actually did just realize I didn't roll initiative for Thraxor. I believe he gets his own initiative.
Ooh, he is supposed to. This is about to be over right now, and so we'll just go ahead and finish this up. So Oliver, your turn obviously passes because of the incapacitation.
Feels bad.
However, though, so you guys are about to kill this thing. It's at least a good thing you guys are going to see the threat about being feared. It's still going to bite Oliver, rolling a 17 to hit for its first attack,
That misses.
and a 19 to hit for its second.
That does hit.
So, on top
Wait.
of doing,
No, never mind.
on top of doing 8 piercing damage, because the target is frightened, you also take an additional 28 psychic.
I'm down.
You're down.
Yeah, dead. I'm down.
You guys see Oliver immediately starting to make death saves. And this creature with what's left of its life looks like it's going to attempt to finish the job if it gets a chance. Namielle, it is your turn. Can you give Oliver what he needs to get back up?
Yeah. I'll use a bonus action. Healing word.
Be aware. If
Get
you
your
use
ass
the
up.
bonus action to do that, then your spiritual weapon doesn't hit. You can
Oh
only-
yeah, you're right.
You can use an action heal as well if you want.
Yeah, I have to go up to him for cure wounds.
You go up to Oliver and cast Cure Wounds. What level?
Second level, you know.
Oh, okay, here we go. Second level Cure Wounds. That's healing word.
Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Here is the real roll.
19
19.
healing.
Get up.
My God,
Get the
this feels
fuck
like
up
cheating
all
having a
over.
life there.
Alright,
Almost
bonus action
almost back up
time.
full health.
Bonus
Time to
action.
smack him with the
That's fucking
spiritual
crazy. You practically brought Oliver out of the fucking bloodied state into the bruised state with one heal.
weapon.
Go for it. Swing your spiritual weapon. A successful
16
hit.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know now. Lilura, your hit point, your damage brought it to 1 hit point.
Hey!
Let's go, it's dead.
So, with the Howler finally dropped,
Also
Monk.
gain 8 hit points with that.
yeah. And so, with its body falling limp to the ground, Damien and Lilura Damien and Lilura go over to Lilura. Oh boy. Well, treasure hunting sure is gonna be fun. Thank God we have you all.
Yeah.
I hope this is at least a good sign as to what to expect from the desert. That's just one. Sometimes I hear howlers at the most can be in packs of 5.
Jeez.
Oh, they're all about as. Oh, that's not my voice. And they're all about as strong as this that you've heard.
Yes.
Good.
Though at least this is, how do I put this? Howlers are among the most dangerous creatures in these deserts, and dangerous because of their strength in numbers as well as their own individual strength.
Oh yes, that does make sense. All right, so you don't happen to have any supplies we can use to get my companions out there who've been poisoned and such patched up?
Oh, well, the poison of a howler should only be poisoning them while the quill is injected in their body. I wonder if your ally knows that. Meanwhile, looking over at Spyro.
Oh, I take it out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good. All right then, we probably should get a move on just in case they, I don't know, if howlers can smell the blood of their companions
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, let's hurry everyone back on board. And
Yes.
also, not to steal the back seat from you, but let us know if you want to change. We noticed it might have been a little hard for some of you to have gotten into the action.
That is actually quite a fair point. We should probably be closer to the doors. I like brooding in the back, if you understand.
It's more than fine. We do not care where you all wish to be seated.
Yes, you make an excellent tactical point that we should probably be closer to the doors.
What?
Lilura goes, Thraxor, Destroyer of Worlds, can you please go scream at the others to get back on the cart?
Thraxor goes to all of you guys. Hey, listen! Get on the cart! Get the fuck on the cart!
Dismembers.
Fuck you!
Shut the
It
fuck
happened.
up, Squidward. Shut up!
You shut up!
And so, with whatever tactics it takes to get you guys back on board, and the carriage moving on forward thanks to our reliable drivers, we're gonna go ahead and have to see how the rest of the day unfolds, since this is just the first of 3 encounters today.
Oh,
Oh, there's gonna be 3!
There's a potential of 3.
could I, but before we leave real quick, could I try to, like, get some of those little, pokey things from the creature?
You may. I won't actually allow survival howlers because under most normal circumstances, there's not really like a craft table or anything. But howler quills, it's pretty nice to know that they are poisonous while they're injected.
Perfect. Roll high, roll high, roll high. Okay, 19.
Please roll 1d4.
Big numbers. 1.
You are able to successfully get 1 quill out of the howler.
Nice.
Alright, 1 howler quill.
Yes. And so, it is with that. We had a little bit of a late start, so hey, we had a little bit of a late ending, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a call there. Thank you everyone so much for joining. It's been a pleasure having you all join us for today's adventure. If you enjoyed today's content and want to support what we do, feel free to follow and subscribe on Twitch. I'm going to be coming up with a sub goal for you guys all, hopefully tomorrow, that we'll see you all the next time. And of course, for any stream notifications, possible chance to participate, and even content polls, follow the Twitter, check the TikTok, join the Undead Legion Discord, where you can hang out with us in the general chats. And for any VODs, such as today's episode, check out the Xenos YouTube channel. We will be catching you all on next time on the Adventures in the Deserts. Good night, everyone.
Good night!
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Night.
Yay.